Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you so much for being patient. That's right, it is best of the best. Yeah, thank you guys so much. And yes, we're at 2K. Thank you guys so much for that. It's great. It's just an honor to do this thing for you. And just do this and keep it going. We do have that Ahsoka giveaway coming up. We still got to get to 2022. Once we get to that 2022 mark, that's when we'll do a stream and we'll do a giveaway on that stream. And once we get that Ahsoka figure in, we'll be sending it off to one of you guys, one of you lucky winners. So yes, that's all going to happen. We got a great show for y'all tonight, great panel, and yeah, that's about it. Let's roll the thing and let's get it pop a locking. Let's do it. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing tonight? It is great to have you all here. This is Best of the Best. Oh my God. It's been a lot. It's been a crazy week, and we got a lot to talk about tonight. How y'all doing?
What's going on, brother?
Man?
How you doing?
Popping, people.
Awesome,
Popping.
awesome.
What's going down?
Let's start off with Moss loving that Batman shirt, bro.
Thank you.
Awesome. And I know you just pretty much you were like traveling and everything for the last couple of weeks. Good to,
Yeah, my
good to
folks
have you
live
back on the
in
panel.
my folks live in Virginia, so I had to drive 9 hours up there to help them clean out their attics and stuff, to help them do spring cleaning. So I wouldn't say it was vacation, but there were a few days I got away to go to some of the good toy stores and stuff and got some cool figures, although none of which were displayed right here. This one I got in the mail.
Dude,
but I did sell some stuff we found in the attic and was able to buy this guy. So
nice. Dude, if I knew you was in Virginia, we could have hooked up. Seriously.
I was in Tidewater area, so I was nowhere near the Norva area.
Oh, you was in the okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That still would have been probably like 2 or 3 hours away from me.
Yeah. And then a Jeep would have just been like, gas. I like gasoline.
Yeah. I know how that is. Gas is crazy, man. Good to have you back on the panel, brother. Absolutely. Moving along, my brother from another mother, Anthony, 6K Mafia, the X06 player pimp. How are you doing? And ladies, man, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good, dude. Thanks, obviously, for the invite. Episode 18. We're on an 18 win streak right now.
You on an 18? Dude, you've been a part of every show 18, dude. Yeah, you gotta keep it going, man.
The streak is going. I'm ready. I've got my vape. I've got my girly drink. I'm ready to roll, man. I'm ready to roll.
Hold on. Is that the pink drink or the dragon drink?
This is the dragon drink.
Dude, I love it.
With dragon fruit, man, from the far east, man. I love it. I love dragon fruit. So anyway, whatever. It's good. Cheers. Good to be here.
Awesome. We also got my guy, my co-host of the new Shell Shock show that will be on I say Shell Shock, Half Shell. Jesus, I gotta don't even remember the old name to my own show. The Half Shell show that premiered last weekend, which was great. Thank you guys for holding this down. This guy is an encyclopedia of everything Ninja Turtles. Loco Lou, what is up with you, my brother?
What's poppin', people? You already know what it is, man. Thank you for having me, man. I love being around my family over here. This is my family away from my family. You know what I'm saying? And Half Shell Saturdays is in full effect. See, I can have it roll off my tongue. You see, Half Shell Saturday. Say it with me now. Half Shell Saturdays. Half Shell Saturday.
There we go. What we talking about this week, man? It's the 1990 Ninja Turtle movie, right?
We're going to talk about the 90s movie. We're going to talk some new events that occurred, like Last Ronin, that dropped this week.
Yes.
Which was phenomenal. And if you want more info, click that link. Go to the channel. Go check the video out when it drops on the stream. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got my
Absolutely.
turtles, Lou. I'm ready.
You ready? You ready? Ready,
I'm
Mars?
ready.
Do it.
These are some of the things I got in Virginia.
Awesome. Thank you for that.
Got all four.
Absolutely. And last but not least on the panel, this guy really doesn't need any introduction. I mean, he is just running over and just ruling the YouTube game right now. 1/6 scale man. Leo, how are you doing, my brother?
What's going on, man? It's been a busy day, but what's going on with you, man? Glad to be here.
Absolutely.
You know, glad to talk figures and shit. You know, that's what we do, man. Like, oh no, I'm happy. It was, you know, a lot of news, a lot of releases, a lot of
Yes.
reveals. So
Yes.
let's definitely
Absolutely.
go.
Absolutely. Before we go on, let's give a shout out to the chat. We got 54 of y'all in here already. Goodness gracious, that is huge for me, like within the first hour. So thank you guys so much. We got Mark P said, "What up, panel and chat? How are you doing, brother? Awesome. Always good to have you here." Of course, we got Beskar Kid. Of course, Beskar Kid is here. Dude, how you doing? He says the most electrifying panel on 1/6 scale entertainment. Let's go. That is right. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. TX Toy Box 210 says sup 1/6 fam, sick panel. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. Maniac UK. How you doing, brother? Thank you so much for being here. Blackbird Tech. How are you doing? Says, hey man, how you doing tonight, man? Always love that Boba Fett icon, dude. It always catches my eye. Always. Who else we got in here? We got Ashley Chase. Always good to see you. Saying what's up the dog to Big Dog Pound. Big Dog Pound, what's up with you as well? Absolutely. So I think we said Blackbird Tag. Brandon, how you doing, Brandon? Always, dude. Said I'm ready. Let's get it.
Mhm.
Carlos, dude, how are you doing? Awesome. Glad to have you here as well. KJ Smith says, sup, peeps? What's up with you? How you
What's
doing?
up, dog? What's up?
Popping. What's popping?
First Lokich 92 says Spotty looking fresh and clean. Yes, it is, Lou. Yes, Lou. That pose is straight fucking fire. Yes, it is.
Thank you.
Awesome,
Thank you. I love this figure.
We
I haven't
got
put it down
Eric,
yet.
got Eric Hinkle here as well. Got Mike Fella, Brother Love with monks. With monks.
Almost made me spit my drink, man. Sorry. It sounded like you're like, we got Hank Hinkle hair. I was like, woo. But I heard it, man. I was just tripping. Anyway, continue. Sorry, man.
Oh, good. We got Joe. What's up, Joe? Said, what's up, brother? Cuz starting lineup solid tonight. That's what's up. Absolutely.
Yes.
We got collectible chats. What's up, everybody? Damn, look at that thumbnail. You got everybody in that thumbnail. Got Spider-Man. That's the team right there.
That's the new Fantastic Four.
Ooh, I love it. I love it. I did not know that. Oh my, I got to get back into
That's
reading.
back in the day.
Four.
It's not new. It's like
That's the
80s
what
new.
if Fantastic Four. That's
But
the what if line.
Oh shit.
that was Fantastic Four for a while.
That's awesome. I gotta read those books. I
think the Ultimate Fantastic Four books are going to come into big play when they come in the Marvel universe.
The Hickman run?
V's
That was like,
mustache.
Future Foundation.
Long time for first time chatter. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Good to have you here as well. Docinator. Hey, gotta have you in
Darth
here.
Loco.
Darth Loco.
You already know Sith Lord all day, baby. Well, my daughter wanted to say hi.
Hey, what's up, young lady? How you doing?
Like, share,
comment,
again. Yes. Again, you got to do it every single time. Say like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Like she said. That's right. And you gotta do it now because the baby just told you to do it. Awesome. Can't pay for that. Can't pay for better promo. I tell you.
That's right.
We got OAF Skywalker says let's go. Insane one. Gotcha. Definitely. Thank you so much. The intro is pure fire. Thank you so much for that.
It is. It's a great intro.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Think Banther Boy. Love these names. Get the popcorn ready. Absolutely. Absolutely. We got Hardcore Candy. What's up, guys? Love these names, man. So 1-6 pizza, absolutely. He said, "Give me Professor X with the yellow diecast wheelchair." Oh, we talking about that. Y'all already know we going in on that. We got SB Sean Beam. Hello, y'all. Yes, Sean Beam. What is up with you, my brother? Yes, we got to talk because I know we got S Beam, we got some panels, we got some stuff to discuss. Yeah, so we definitely gonna be working with him pretty soon. We got Carlito up in here, y'all. What's up, Carlito? Always, my God, always up in here. Thank you so much for holding me down, brother. We got the collector. Here it is. We got the collector here. He said, "What's up? What's up?" Awesome. And we got this looks new. Collecting Madness 2KJ. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
That's what they calling me now. They calling me that in the streets now. 2KJ. That's what's up. Awesome. 2KJ. Thanks, Darkinator. We got Hold My Balls in the house. Best screen name ever. Jay, congrats on the 2K, man. You deserve it, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I really do.
Yeah.
Definitely appreciate that. And we got Riley review. We got Riley reviews up in here. So what's up, fam? Love to see the big number 2K. Congrats again, Jay. You deserve it all, man. Y'all too kind. Thank you so damn much. I really appreciate it. We got Collector One said must grab the Electro 100%. Absolutely. We got Doc Smizzle in here as well. So what's up, collecting panel? We got a lot of y'all in here. Yeah, I think that's about it for right now. I want to get to some super chats real quick because I'm just before we go in, gotta jump on those. Ashley Chase, thank you so much for the for the $7.99 bomb. He said my BD85 came in early today. I'm pumped. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
I know you do. You've been waiting for that for a minute. Congratulations. Got to clap that up.
Congrats.
I'm so glad you got that. Absolutely. And we got Big Dog Pound. Thank you for the $5 pound. Congrats, 2K subs, Jay. Appreciate it so much. Couldn't have did this without you guys. Real life. That's just what it is. Guys, we got a lot to talk about tonight. A lot to talk about. Before we even talk 1-6, we got to talk about this movie right here. We got to talk about this movie right here that's coming out next week. I think y'all all know what it is. And it is going to be, it's shaping up to look like something phenomenal. Multiverse.
Care Bears movie? I heard it was Care Bears movie.
So, where? Thing. Hold on. My boy Mission Impossible got some freaking birth hips on him, bro. I'm just telling you.
I tried to clean it up as best as I could, but it's definitely not Tom Cruise.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's Monica Rambeau.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. It was one or the other at the time, but now this clearly looks like.
I just woke up like a couple of hours ago. So, and I was getting hit by everybody in the feed, and a lot of people was just sending me these images. Anthony, and I know you sent these to me. Where did these images come from?
They put out a new TV spot.
Yeah, there's a new trailer.
So I screen grabbed and cleaned them up a little bit, and
it's going to be interesting to see if this is Photon or Spectrum. So we don't, you know what I mean? It's going to be, I
want binary, so my X-Men book goes up.
You know what I mean? It's to be interesting to see where this actually goes right now. But I'm excited about it, man. It's shaping up to be something special.
It's looking damn good. Absolutely, for sure. You look at this image right here. I mean, clearly that's Captain Carter. That's the shield right there. Clearly.
With a jetpack.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope I really, really hope it's Haley Atwell. I hope they keep it true and
I don't see why they wouldn't be.
They have to.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They didn't use her in the What If, did they? For the voice, they used a different actor.
Yeah, it was her voice. Yeah.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. They replaced her. Not her.
So all those buying the What If Captain Carter probably gonna get up.
Yeah.
live
action.
live action one.
I'm still getting that animated because I love that animation. And
She'd
with
look
the
cool with
Hydra
the
Stomper.
the stomper, yeah.
Yeah, so I definitely got to get it.
You guys still gonna get that? Like the whole
Yeah.
setup with her and the stomper and everything like that?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a huge What If fan, bro. I loved it. I personally loved the show. There was only one episode that I didn't like, but I loved that show. Every episode was on point.
Which one you
Come
didn't
on,
like?
you
That's
like Party Thor. Don't lie.
I didn't
I-
like the Thor one.
Yeah, I definitely did not like the Thor one at all.
That was
You know
bad.
the one I didn't like? I didn't like the one where like all of them were being killed. It was like a murder mystery and like
That was my favorite.
really?
Yeah, bro,
again.
because that was one of my favorites because of the simple fact that, something like that did happen. You know what I mean? It wasn't on that scale, but something like that did happen in the book. So I loved it. And I love the simple fact, you know what I mean, that it was Hank Pym. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it made so much sense. I was like, yo, that was incredible. The fight was incredible. I loved it. I loved everything about it. But yeah, I just love I love What If. I mean, and the thing is, and Kevin Feige told everybody that it was important that you watched that show. He told everybody especially during Comic-Con, it was important that you watched that show. It wasn't just a throwaway, and it wasn't just something it was important that you watched everything about it, because there are some things in there, a lot of things in there that are going to play a very important role with the MCU going forward. So I'm super excited. We already know we're going to get variants of Wanda. I mean, just to see the Shield, to see Captain Carter, I'm super excited, bro. I'm over excited about this. I know there's a lot of people hating on her, but I love her. I love the character, bro. I loved everything about it, because it opens the door for so many different possibilities, man. I'm all in for it.
I got the Agent Carter Blu-rays when they put those out for the TV series. I like that too. That was good.
Yeah.
That was a good show, and it was kind of slept on, but that was
it was a good show, bro. I
that
thought
was
it
a
was
great
a dope show. I loved it. I love and for the simple fact that we got to see her. We got a chance to basically see
Howard.
I keep forgetting his name.
Howard Stark.
No, well, Howard.
Jarvis.
You got to see Howard
Young
Jarvis. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Jarvis in action. So I mean, I loved it, bro. I loved everything about it.
And a lot of people I noticed when I watched In-Game, they didn't catch that Jarvis.
Yeah.
It was in it.
And I was like, dude, if you guys didn't watch
yeah.
Captain Carter, because the same actor and everything. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little weird. I like the What Ifs though. Well, I really only liked one, but I did like all of them. But one was obviously my favorite.
Yeah.
It's
Absolutely.
all about the zombies, bro.
Absolutely.
So I'm super excited for this.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Definitely gonna be amazing. Now we're gonna go to this next image right here. And,
Yes, please.
And yeah, I'm gonna jump around a little bit. I'm gonna go to you, Anthony, because I know you got a lot of X-Men that are tattooed on you. So seeing this image right here, I know you gotta be, wilding out over this image right here. Well, all of us will be wilding.
Yeah. Well, yes and no.
Interesting.
Yes and no. Okay, because here's the thing. I love Patrick Stewart. Obviously, I'm a huge Trekkie fan. Grew up with Star Trek. Love TNG. Love Patrick Stewart and everything. I absolutely hated the Fox X-Men movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but
I did too.
Facts.
I did like Professor X. I thought Patrick Stewart, if anybody was going to play Professor X, I think he did a great job. But it's still kind of burned in my brain, right? Where I'm like, oh shit, is this a Fox Professor X? Because it is Patrick Stewart. You can hear his voice.
Yeah.
With that said, though, I'm pretty excited seeing a yellow chair. I'm already used to him. I know he won't be permanent, right? So whatever, we don't know shit yet, but he's not going to be here forever. They're not bringing him in. I mean, gosh, he's almost 90, so he's not going to be the MCU Professor X. But I would take a hot toy in a heartbeat, dude, with like a chair like this, and if it was like die-cast or something, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please.
Give me a nice floating chair, a little clear acrylic stand to like keep them. Dude, I'm still excited though. I'm still excited, man. It's I can't wait for this movie, dude. I cannot wait for this movie.
acrylic stand, man. If they make this die cast, they can make it magnetic stand, so it floats. It just hovers.
Well, that would be sick, but
That
you
would
know,
be
come on, Hot
great.
Toys is still giving us cheap bases,
yeah,
so I don't.
I
think
don't
it's
think we're gonna
happen.
get even a die cast, hover thing. So it's gonna be plastic.
I love what Collector Madness says. Eating a juicy burger with a juicy panel about juicy topics. Absolutely.
Juicy.
Absolutely. Maz, what is your thoughts on this image right here, brother?
Dude, I'm stoked to see it, but I'm with Anthony, man. There's very little I can like about the Fox X-Men, even at the time when they came out. As soon as Storm says that Toad line, the whole thing just goes in the gutter. I don't care how good any of the other scenes could have been. For me, it just tanks. Every time I see her, I just get mad that she even said it. And I loved Halle Berry up until that point. I don't know if it was her fault or Bryan Singer's fault. Somebody's to blame. It's a horrible line. And it tainted everything. And the next thing that stepped up
The
is when
same
they
thing
started.
that happens to everything else.
Yeah. But the next thing that started happening was they started altering power sets, and you're like, oh, Fox, why do you have
just
to
have mutants pop up for no reason and not giving them a backstory like Bishop and like just totally not even.
Yeah,
not
Bishop
even
was thrown away, man. He's a very, very interesting character, man. It's really sad to see that. Now, on the other hand, I am excited for this version of Professor X. This is the one that we need with the chair. Patrick Stewart, definitely give him the props. That being said, I didn't hate James McAvoy's portrayal. I did hate this whole I have to touch my head every time I do something. I was like, dude, I'm getting a little sick of that, but we get it. You're powerful, but yeah, the movies themselves for me only had a few scenes that really stood out. Like spoiler, the Jean Grey Phoenix reveal from Apocalypse. I love that part where she comes and helps and bails him out, and just that whole. I thought that was done well until everybody else had to seemingly help her. I was like, come on,
right. Hold on, I gotta
we don't need no help.
I gotta address. I'm so sorry to cut you off, but I have to address this right here. Women 42. I'm the opposite. I like the Fox X-Men films, most of them. Okay, it's fair enough. But this is the part that I'm having a little trouble with. He said, but I didn't watch the cartoon series.
Which cartoon series?
The only one that's worth mentioning.
The only one that's worth mentioning.
The OG cartoon series is
92, man.
Sir.
We don't talk about Evolution. Even Wolverine and the X-Men was okay, but it was one season and they killed it. That sucked.
And let's not even talk about the animated ones. The Japanimated ones. I don't even want to talk about the Wolverine claws just getting bigger. Ridiculous.
Those are cool. I actually have all those.
They were
neat in the art. The art, like the intros were badass.
The art,
the intros were fire.
That is true. That is
very limited run, but it was Japanese culture, so it was stylized to them.
Exactly.
It's kind of like Japanese Spider-Man, though that's the shit, and I wish we saw him in No Way Home. But anyway,
that would have been great. But sir, you definitely have to do yourself a favor. You have to do yourself a favor and watch the 90s series. You have to watch the 90s X-Men. Turn on Disney Plus and just watch it, because I still think that is the best adaptation of X-Men thus far.
Tangent for that. I got a tangent for that. When it's my turn to go.
Ooh, I can't wait. But I'm sorry, Maz.
No, you're good, man. But it was reminding that I do need to give a good shout out to Ian Mckellen for his Magneto. I loved his Magneto. I like Fassbender's Magneto as well. Particularly the line he stole from Frankenstein and in the movie, in the was a First Class movie. The Frankenstein line that he stole when he went to Argentina. I love that. But they started doing better, but again, the biggest problem was the power sets. They just made up characters and just kind of gave them names and just did their own thing, and it was really hard to watch that. But I'm excited for this figure. It may be one of the first Marvel figures I buy. That would be in a line that I would complete, maybe with X-Men kind of deal, because I bought the one-off Marvel figure, but for the most part I try to stay out of it. So I got a little.
That's assuming we get a figure, but I think it would be pretty awesome though if we did.
I think we'll get a figure. But hold on, I
No,
want to give a shout out to Big Brother real quick. Says hello everybody. Hit that like button. Cheers to all. Thank you, sir. Awesome. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, I think we'll get a figure, right? I mean, I
Look,
can't see Hot Toys not making this.
it just depends, man. It depends on how well this movie does. Because if it's any indication about Spider-Man, we're approaching that 10 figure mark for No Way Home. We're getting there. So
Yeah.
but that hit 2 billion.
Yeah.
So I think money's obviously the primary factor involved in all this. If this movie succeeds or exceeds expectations, then I would think so, because we're in a unique position where I don't necessarily see. Yes, this is a Doctor Strange movie.
No.
So, but would the way we're seeing, Captain Carter or Professor Xavier or zombie variations, that I don't think that Hot Toys would be too keen on making 5 Doctor Stranges for this movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like maybe a zombie version and a movie version, and the other version, and maybe that's it. Like, like for Doctor Strange, then give us a different Wanda, give us some maybe zombie variants, give us some of these, give us Captain Carter, give it the Captain Marvel, whatever variant that is. You know what I'm saying? Like if the movie does great, I don't see why we wouldn't get a bunch of figures like that.
I want the Strange Supreme. That would be the one I want from What If. I want him in this movie.
Yeah, he'd
again,
be cool.
figure
I
of
want
him.
that zombie one, man, with the black arms and everything, and then that zombie when Wanda like opens the door or whatever. She's
Yeah.
all
That's cool.
undead
Zombie
and
one.
shit.
I need
I
a
was
zombie
like, come
cat.
on.
I need a 6 scale of this guy.
I need zombie everything. It's awesome.
Awesome. Leo, your thoughts on this image right here, sir?
Oh man, it definitely takes me back. It takes me kind of farther back. I mean, my age group is a bit more steep there, but I had actually fan casted Magneto years ago. When I actually saw the first time I actually saw it, when they were in theater, when they released Blade Runner, I was like, yeah, Rutger Hauer could definitely be Magneto. Yeah, he would have been my first choice back then because of his presence. He already had the white, silver tone hair.
That's right.
He was just that Magneto. He was just so statuesque for me. And would have been a good playoff. Definitely wasn't a fan of what they did. Starting with even, the first X-Men film, I was not a fan of what they did, contrary to what everybody else thinks, and I know they're basically on that train, the hype train. I wasn't a fan what they did. I absolutely was not a fan of what they did with Wolverine. Especially not staying true to the character.
100%.
And on top of that, they made him basically the focal point of films going forward. And I hated that because of what they did there, but then the lack of care to Scott Summers. You kill him off. That was disrespectful.
Oh, they just treated him like
that
dog
was
shit.
that was so disrespectful, bro. And it because he's a pivotal role at what happens, especially in the Marvel universe right now, the Marvel comic universe. Like, I mean, he plays a strong role on that. So I definitely was not a fan. Again, Hugh Jackman did his thing, and I'm not taking that away from him, but you're about 4 or 5, 6 feet too tall, like 4 or 5 feet too tall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it just, again, it didn't gel well with me. I thought Days of Future Past was decent. But then again, looking at what they did, to Bishop, it's like, come on, man, like you're really killing off like key characters, people who
wasn't, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but that wasn't even how his power worked. Like, if that would have happened to him, he would absorb that shit and throw it back at him. Like,
you know what I mean? It's kinetic energy. I mean, he basically kinetic, and he absorbs a certain level of energy itself. But you know what I mean? But what they did there, again, it was Bryan Singer. So he, him and who was it? Not just Bryan Singer, but what was his name? Rackman, or what is his name?
Yeah, Bryan Singer didn't direct that one. He took
No,
it
that's
back.
what I said. Not just him. It was a couple of different individuals.
The
So
guy that did A Last Stand. I know you're talking
yeah,
about.
they did Last Stand.
Hmm.
He did such a terrible job with that
Awful.
film. You know what I
Awful.
mean? So again, I just was not a fan of how they did it. Hopefully now it's in good hands, and I would much rather basically see Kevin Feige take his time to do this. They already basically said they set in stone that they have plans for the next 10 years up until like 2032, I believe. So they're doing a lot.
Brett Ratner.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
his
Brett
name.
Ratner. Yeah, he
Yep.
was terrible.
Yep.
He was terrible.
Yep.
But yeah, again, seeing this though, it kind of gives me hope. And it kind of plays off of a theory, but I'll wait until after the film to talk about it, of to see if it actually happens. But to have this, yellow chair, especially so symbolic of the animated series, I have a theory. You know what I mean? So it could go so many different ways, but I'm happy that, we'll have it. I hope and pray that we at least get a chance to see him use his powers. And I'm hoping that Kevin Feige does it justice, because it's his, come on, man. Like throughout, even like I said, the actual Fox films, they seriously, they nerfed his ability, bro.
Bad.
They
Completely.
seriously nerfed his ability, bro. Come on. I don't care who you are. You're not taking out, Professor X that easily.
Nope.
Not that easily, bro. You know what I mean? So it's going to be interesting to see where they go with it. I'm happy that we're going to get this. I'm definitely happy to see what the Illuminati is going to look like. Now I know it's not going to be the normal Illuminati that we know, but just want to see where it's going to go. But yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm excited about this piece. I hope this is the final trailer, man. I don't want them to keep giving us
Yeah,
They
that.
can't.
no
they
more.
can't now, right? Because it comes
They
out
need
next
to
week. It'd
stop.
be.
They
It
need to
just.
stop and just kind
Yeah,
of
don't-
hold off.
Yeah,
So-
let it be a surprise. Ashley Chase, thank you so much for the $15 bomb. He says, I'm
Yeah,
feeling
bomb.
we'll see Deadpool meeting Professor X and calling him Patrick Stewart. Yeah. Definitely see that happening.
But real quick, on the fan casting thing, Leo, you and I are old enough to fan cast more of that. Who was your fan cast for Wolverine? My personal fan cast was Glenn Danzig. I know he wanted to do the role, and he was small and stout. Somebody else mentioned Fred
Danzig,
Ward.
Danzig was good. Danzig definitely was good.
If so basically for Wolverine, who was it that I was thinking about? This was, who was his name? I'm trying to think of the movie. But this is going back. What was his name?
Robert De Niro?
Nah, hell no, not Robert De Niro.
You talking to me?
He
No.
was, because he's basically a British actor, but we know that they could whatever.
You're probably talking about Bob Hoskins. Was it Bob Hopkins when he played, like, he was in Hook?
Yes.
Bob Hopkins. He's short, bald.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah.
No,
he's
that
British,
was the
but
thing
black.
back in the day.
Not him.
Because I thought he'd have been cool. He's like short, little, stocky looking guy.
Yeah, it's definitely going to come to me. But I always thought that my biggest choices back then was, again, Rutger Hauer as Magneto. And I always thought, and I don't care what nobody says, because of how beautiful she is, but number one, charismatic. And I know that with her acting chops, she could have pulled it off. If they would have gave Emma Frost to Michelle Pfeiffer, that would have been dope as hell. Yeah, bro. I would have loved that. She would have killed it. She would have murdered it, bro. She would have murdered it, and she would have gave it so much justice. But again, we're talking about way back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and the thing is, it's like, and it even serves its purpose to keep, you could have kept Professor X the same, because this man has been around for so many years, bro. He looked the same way back in the original Doom.
Joe Pesci is Wolverine. There you go.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yep.
From Brett the Movie Guy.
True that.
Yeah.
Brother M with the super sticker.
Yeah, man. Like there's so many people that could have played it and done it so well. that would have been great, added. But again, I just thought that even if look, if they wanted to keep it, Hugh Jackman, just don't have the primary focus on him. But because his career blew up and he started appearing everywhere, they was like, we got to give him more shine than everybody else. Exactly. And I'm like, that just wasn't fair. That to me wasn't really fair, and it kind of took me out of it.
Yep.
And that's why I did not enjoy any of those films. You didn't do Colossus right. You definitely didn't do Juggernaut the justice at all.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was terrible.
He prides himself for not being a mutant. Yeah. And you make him a mutant just because you don't want to tell that story.
They made him. They made both of them semi better in Deadpool.
Yeah.
I mean,
give it that, better.
They made him tolerable until it wasn't
better.
So much better. It was, and they looked better, but
they looked better.
Tolerable. It was just tolerable because okay, they look good. I could go past it for now.
The one thing that messed up with Cyclops or with Colossus was with the fact that he vomited while he was in steel form. He can't do that.
Right, that's very true. He's completely invulnerable when he's in that form.
I would like to see them do it the right way, and I would like to see them have Rogue introduced, and I would like to see her kill Brie Larson and take her powers.
That's what I want.
Become Rogue. And then now she can go on about her career, and because we're moving on from that Captain Marvel stuff anyway for the most part.
Yes.
So how cool would that be?
That's what I want. I want Rogue introduced as a villain with the Brotherhood and do that more. Absolutely, that's the story that needs to be told. I totally agree. Want to give a shout out to hold on. I can't. There you go. There you go. Thank you for the $1 super sticker. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I know you said you got a rant, Lou.
Small rant.
Take the floor. Take the floor, sir.
If you're gonna watch anything X-Men related, you must watch that 90s cartoon. You must watch that.
Yes.
And here's why. Because that's a cartoon that ties into other things like Spider-Man. So Fox Kids did it better than Fox itself.
Exactly.
Period.
It's true.
You had basically Secret Wars with Fantastic Four, Iron Man, and X-Men in the Spider-Man cartoon. You get what I'm saying? And you didn't know these people by themselves because you saw them in their own iterations. And let's be honest, one of the best cartoon intros ever.
Yes.
X-Men. Once you hear that guitar bass, you already know what's happening. No copyright strikes. No. We ain't gonna do that. But anyway, as far as like what we see here, I can see a third party doing it. Giving us a hover chair and all that other stuff, and give us a chop shop version of Patrick Stewart as Professor X. I don't see Hot Toys, going all in like they're hinting at with No Way Home. But as far as like X-Men is concerned, the films, it wasn't palatable. But for me as a kid, watching it growing up, I just took it as it was. I'm like, ooh, new toys. Ooh, they rocking leather, black. I don't get it. Why they're doing this? They're not in their bright colors like Spider-Man was, because Spider-Man was in his spandex, kicking butt, taking names. You know what I mean? So it threw me off a bit. I thought Rogue should have been played by Angelina Jolie. That would have been my fan cast for her.
You didn't like Anna Paquin? Silky Stackhouse Rogue? No. My Rogue has to have luscious lips and curves, big. What's this? You get what I'm saying? She has to be very curvaceous, baby.
And that makes part of her tragedy because she's so like appealing and so beautiful and so nice on the eye, but you can't touch her. So
she's desirable. She's like, ooh, like it's like the Midas touch, if you will. If you touch that, you're gonna turn into gold. If you get touched by it, you're gonna get turned into gold. That's the whole thing. You won't live no more. That's the whole thing.
She didn't start out like that though.
Huh?
She didn't start out all hot.
Not from what I remember in the comics and in the freaking cartoon. She was smoking. She was the girl next door.
The artistic abilities back in the.
It just depends on the style.
It depends on who is. Yeah,
and she was hot. She was hot regardless. And Angelina Jolie fits that bill. Just saying.
Absolutely. Want to give a shout out. I'm gonna let you. I'll let you. I'm gonna let you go. But want to give a shout out to Mandalorian Huntress. Says 2KJ. Congrats. Thank you so much. You and the hot panel tonight. Thank you so much. Awesome. 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 Thank you so much for that. Lou. Continue. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Continue on.
Yeah. No worries. This is gonna be a short rant, not a long rant. But seriously, for the films that we got, it was too jumbled up. I didn't think it was cohesive enough. They tried to shoehorn everything with Days of Future Past, which is a fail in my opinion, because you have inconsistencies to the point where it looks like nothing is cohesive, and it was like its own multiverse of madness. We had multiverse of madness before the multiverse of madness with just the
multiverse of Logan is what it was. What are you talking about?
There you go.
The movie, right?
If anything, it was like
Logan and Mystique.
The 10 deaths of Wolverine. You know what I mean? It's just crazy.
Where is Kitty Pryde at? Damn it!
Right.
So, you know,
that's going to be interesting too, because they can't bring Kitty Pryde. I just thought about that. They can't bring that's going to be interesting. They can't bring her back at this point, because
what do you mean you can't bring her back?
Well, the actress is what I'm saying.
No, they can take somebody else. They'll get somebody else, definitely.
Yeah. As far as X-Men being done, I think it would be better as a series, because there's so many characters to play off of that and to grow with. Like, you can't get that in a 2-hour film with all these individuals. And that's my opinion. I'm just saying, it's like, if you're doing just 5 people, maybe. But if you got 20, 30, 40 different people,
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. If we're talking about Kevin Feige, I honestly think he's going to keep it to the original. He's going to start with the original first. Knowing him, he's going to start with the original first. And that's what I would much rather him start with the original first. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, don't do first class, do the very first class first. Don't I mean, literally just wait and bring everybody else in later, but start with pay homage to the original cast first.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. Jean Grey, Cyclops, Beast, you know what I mean? And Bobby Drake, you know what I mean? And Angel. Pay homage to those first before you do anything else. Because don't just bring us in. I mean, that's what I'm saying. And then you can take your time. Take your time to evolve over time. We want to see them first, see them fleshed out first, and then take your time. Because I would even much rather, honestly, for those who know their books, and I would much rather them do that. I would seriously rather him give somebody some look. If we can get a Guardians of the Galaxy, we can definitely get Alpha Flight. Give us an Alpha Flight, and then introduce Wolverine there.
There you go.
First.
Absolutely.
It would make so much more sense to me to do it that way. You know what I mean? Don't just kind of shoehorn these characters and just wait and just do it. You know what I mean? Take your time to do it and make it work. That's what I think.
I think the rumor is you're going to bring in Wolverine though with Hulk. That's the rumor I've heard.
I hope not.
They're going to do a Hulk 181 type movie.
See, the thing is, they have, and I agree 100% with Leo, because the thing is, they have so many venues now, so many avenues to tell these stories. It's not just, put a 2-hour movie out every 2 years. You have Disney Plus to go in. You can really fully flush this line out. I've been saying it for years. I think X-Men, honestly, it's hard to do X-Men as a film. It's better as a series. I've always said that. That's why the 90s one was so successful. So now that you have Disney Plus, you can spill some. Alpha Flight can be a dope as 6 to 9 episode a show. And then if you want to continue with a movie and tell Wolverine's story or a Logan story to a movie, or do that Hulk movie like Miles was alluding to, you can do it from there. There's ways to tell these stories now. And we're talking about it, speculating, but this is probably what Kevin Feige is doing right now, honestly. It's probably what they were doing with, in between these 5 years. They already had this plan, but that 5 years is up now. So that plan, we're about to see that plan go into effect. I'm sorry, Moss, you can continue.
No, that's fine. I do want to address Windman 42, though. He's saying, but Marvel still doesn't have the rights to do a solo Hulk film. There wouldn't be a solo Hulk film. It would be a Wolverine film with the Hulk in it.
There you go. Exactly.
It's not. It will still fall into that contract.
Yeah, they could do that or something. They could do. The problem with X-Men is that I feel like everything that we've seen so far that is the MCU that's labeled them since freaking Iron Man to now is like nothing compared to X-Men.
Very true.
It's nothing. Like we could have 50 years of just X-Men. You can forget all this MCU bullshit and just do X-Men. But you know, I feel like they're not going to do that. So, you know, but that's the whole point. That's why it was kind of cool that Fox had it, even though I don't feel like they knew, I don't think they knew the property at all. They just didn't have the talent. So, because then it's weird. Like they could be their own universes going on. I don't even agree with that, obviously, because it's all under Marvel, you know, in the comics, but it's like there's so much story that I don't know if they would, they'd be like Hot Toys, man. You know, they'd be like 130 pre-orders behind. They'd be 130 movies behind. Like they couldn't keep up.
Absolutely.
They couldn't keep up in one company. So I don't know unless they do TV shows or something. You know.
Absolutely. I just want to address a couple of messages real quick, and then we'll jump right back in. So Collecting Madness. This is Chris that joined us last week. Chris Carner that joined us last week. This is his new YouTube channel, Collecting Madness. Y'all go on, subscribe to him. He's awesome. Says I'm going to hop out because I want to give me something to listen to at work in the morning. I'm glad to see all y'all healthy. Night. This is Chris, by the way. Changed my channel, so definitely go check him out. He is awesome. Has an awesome collection. Yes. Says Brotherhood Sway Reviews. So the series that started in '92, I need to jump on. Yes, that is the one. Yes, the 92 one. That's it. And you start with that one. That will take you, go to the end of that one. Towards the end of that series, it does get crazy. It does get
season 5 got outsourced to like Australia or something.
Which is why the animation got shitty.
Everything kind of sucked in season 5. There was a couple all right. It's just different. But if you get to season 5, you might as well just stick it out.
You might as well stick it out. And then then once you're done with that, they'll be doing X-Men, because they'll be doing X-Men 97 to pick that up. They're probably going to be picking that up. Disney
I hope they don't screw that up, man. So bad.
I don't think they will. I think mainly when watch this first. Don't basically jump ahead and watch this new series once it drops. Watch this first, because it's going to make sense for you to watch it chronologically. So you want to watch it in order because it'll make sense. So do it that way. I'm just excited, but I mean, here's the thing: I don't think they'll screw it up because they're bringing back the original voice actors.
Right, they are bringing everybody back. It's just the writing. You know, things have changed in 30 years. So
30 years, but it's giving it 30 years to evolve as well. And here's the thing is, bro, all faith in Kevin Feige to give us some good work, bro.
I hope. And it is called 97. So I better not see any cell phones and weird shit, other than if they have like a Zach Morris phone or something. Like, you know, we don't need
a brick phone.
It needs to be 97, right? It's the year.
Yeah.
I hope. I freaking hope, dude. Because I mean, that's something we all grew up with, and that's the reason I have ink all over me. So it's like, please don't screw it up, guys.
And you know what? Everybody out there, don't shit on Spider-Man and the Amazing Friends, because that was a dope ass show too.
Iceman and Firestar.
Come on, man, that was dope.
I used to watch that every morning.
It was dope, Saturday. With the exception that they actually gave, you know, Logan an Australian accent. It was still dope. It was still definitely dope. So,
do you remember the X-Men cartoon, the pilot? They only had one episode.
I was like, that's still one of my favorite ones.
Save the day. Remember that shit? That was like one episode. Yeah, Australian Wolverine, man. It was hilarious.
You ever watch the old Fantastic Four cartoon?
Which old one? You mean the
I
Fox
one
Kids
where, like,
90s?
Magneto's like talking about his levitation abilities like the whole time he's flying around. I am the master of magnetism. I can fly because blah blah blah, and he's just flying around.
That shit, I know we're totally off topic, well, sort of, but that the 90s had the best shit.
Yeah,
because you had X-Men and you had Spider-Man, and Spider-Man was the shit. All 5 seasons. And then, you know, they did the Fantastic Four and they did the Iron Man cartoon as well. They weren't as good. They were still dope though, because you had James Avery as War Machine. So every time I heard him, I just heard Shredder. You know, or Uncle Phil. But you know, but those were the shit. And then we had Batman the animated series too. So it was like we had this nice you know. And then we had other shit, you know, like
stuff,
Gargoyles was cool, stuff like that. But like the Marvel and the DC was like,
It was crisp. It was like almost tight knit to the comic and close enough where the representation was tolerable and we accept it and we enjoy it. So
you
like,
goddamn
have
right.
to watch these things. Have to watch these things. It's just a must, especially if you're gonna go into the '97 X-Men. Can't do it without the first. You have to go with the first 5 seasons. Get that out the way. Once you get that out the way, you get a newfound appreciation for the X-Men, and hopefully they don't butcher it in the '97 run.
I just wish they did Marvel. This is the weird thing, right? Because you have DC, which has no idea how to run their fucking studio, but they do a tremendous job in their animated department. Then you have Marvel, who can do a tremendous job making the universe and film, but they cannot get their animated universe down worth of shit, because they keep coming out with like Avengers cartoons and then they cancel them, or they try to reboot, do these X-Men cartoons, they cancel them. Like, I wish we had a consistent, even if it was animated, dude, I'd be all over it.
In Earth's Mightiest Heroes, I think that was one of the first Avengers cartoons, like a first.
That wasn't bad.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I watched it.
It wasn't X-Men. It wasn't like the X-Men '92, but you could
but it was decent.
It had that feel to it. They were trying, they were trying back.
They were trying. You had the voice actor that mimicked Robert Downey Jr. though, because it was still kind of MCU-ish, but it was good. I watched both seasons of it.
Yeah,
it just wasn't X-Men. That's why I'm saying if they can do like a really good, because imagine that now if they started an animated series of whatever. And then they did an X-Men one, and they can tie it in because it's all under their umbrella now. So if we have an X-Men '97, let's just reboot, do some cool '90s style Marvel everywhere. I'm shit, whatever. Wishful thinking, man. Wishful thinking.
That would be amazing. Diecast Fly says, "What's up, brother? Cousins Toy Reviews. Just tuning in to show my support, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. I mean, we can go on all day. I want to give our guy." All right, one more. She said, dudes, I grew up in the 1966 and 1967 Marvel cartoons. Yes, back in the day.
Yeah.
It was the worst animation ever. It was. But as a tiny kid, I loved it. They basically used original comic art. Yeah,
definitely.
It's true.
Absolutely. Well, guys, y'all just got me even more excited for Multiverse of Madness. I can't wait to see what they do with the X-Men, what's going to happen with all of this. It's going to be phenomenal. I just think it's going to be great. Any final thoughts on this before we move to the next topic?
do. Do you think it's going to be a catalyst that's finally... Everybody always said this shit. They said it in WandaVision. They said it in fucking Avengers. They said it in everything that like... And you understand, Feige said he's got a 5-year plan before the X-Men are introduced. So I was like, yo... Shit ain't happening in Wanda. Shit ain't happening in this. But now we're like at that 5-year mark.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this movie is going to be the catalyst that changes it. Only because of what we saw.
Just
with No
I would advise not to go into it with any expectations. And then
seldom do.
No expectations, and don't think that this is going to be that film. You know what I mean? That's just going to give us, okay, Wanda, but just uttering a few words will give us the X-Men or give us mutations. Like, the thing is, we've been speculating this long, and there's been a ton of them, and it could be right, but it could be wrong. But just don't set yourself up for, you know what I mean? Just go into it just with the clean slate, watch the movie, whatever evolves. If we see X-Men, if we see certain things, cool. If we don't, cool. We know we're still going to get it going. We got
it, but this would be perfect because it's Wanda and they're flipping the script.
But the problem is, there's multiple iterations. There's basically multiple iterations of Wanda. They already said that this is not just one Wanda. There's multiple variants of Wanda. So that's the thing. They would have to hone it down to which one. And again, we do have Professor X here, but we don't know to the extent of where they're going to actually take the story. The narrative, we don't know where they're going to go. So it's just one of those situations where we just got to even how perfect we think it should be and would be. I think we just got to watch, because they may plant certain seeds in this movie
for like later stuff,
just for later stuff. And to be quite honest, if they did that, that'd be cool, because the thing is, in one particular film, and the film is only 2 hours and I think 10 minutes or something like that. So it's not like a long 3-hour film. So to try to
Yeah, they
mash
can't
so
really
much
do
stuff into one film like this, nah. Give little nuggets, little hints, and then cool. We could just move on and speculate into the next
Right.
film. Because you
I
got to
just-
figure we have this, we have Thor: Love and Thunder, we have Quantumania. You know what I mean? We have the Marvels. We have so many different things that we had to look forward to, that they can flesh it out in. So I think just it's going to be like a slow evolution, but I think it's going to be the best way to do it because I don't want them to rush and fuck it up. I
me
certainly
neither.
don't. I do not
neither.
want them to come in and rush this. I want them to take their time and flesh it out the way it should, and so we can be comfortable with it. Because look, we had what 10, 12 years to basically see what we got from Endgame, and it was beautiful.
Exactly.
It was beautiful because they took their time to do it, and I can be patient. I can seriously be patient as long as you do it right. Because damn it, I want my Avengers versus X-Men. I want that.
Yes.
I want that, but I
You're
want
gonna
that
get it.
in
Oh,
due
my House
time.
of M.
You're
That's
gonna
what I
get it.
want.
Well,
You're gonna
want
get it.
that in due
I think the
time.
House of M
Gonna
thing.
get it.
That's why I'm saying this. I think this is different because they're gonna flip it because I think Wanda's gonna be the villain, and then tries to get her kids back or something, and when everything collides and poof, whatever, then maybe we've got mutants. But I don't think maybe it would all fit, like you said, in this movie. But that's the way to do it because she pretty much caused after Avengers disassembled, and she screwed up the whole universe. And then it was the House of M. They just kind of make it backwards.
Yeah.
Be like, oh well, now here there's mutants instead of no more mutants. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
I don't know. I just want X-Men, man.
I truly believe that's how it's going to go. And I think us seeing this image right here and all that they're teasing with the Illuminati and Professor X, it's a red herring that we're going to get something. It may not be everything we want. And I totally agree with Lael about that. It needs to be systematically done. It needs to be very strategic.
I mean, come on, man. Human condition is that we want everything.
Yep.
We want everything when we want it. We want to see it right then and there. And sometimes we got to kind of, even for us, learn a level of restraint and just think logically and be like, you know what? As much as I want it, and I want the X-Men more than anything. I want that more than anything. But I trust Kevin Feige, and I've seen how much of a mess it could be when you rush shit.
X-Men.
You know what I mean? So
I just
that's
don't
why
want to
I'm
wait
like,
another 10 years for X-Men.
yeah, I don't think you will, because
I
the
don't
thing
think-
is, he said, now what he said was it's going to take us 5 years to get mutants, to get basically to that X-Men. He said we're going to get to that point, but I think it's going to take probably another 5 years to flesh it out and bring it all together, because that's going to be something totally separate. Because again, if they do it the right way, if they do it so good, because I know a lot of people don't want to actually see the Inhumans. I do. I want to see it right. I want to see it
if they did it right.
If they do it right, we can just completely flush out what they did with that show and like it's non-existent, and do it the right way. This movie has a chance to reset that. They can reset that and give us a totally different iteration, as if that version of it didn't exist. You know what I mean? They can so look at this movie as an actual reset and setting us on a positive course. So that's the way I'm looking at it. So I do think we're going to get some nuggets here and there about mutants. You know what I mean? And with Professor X there, of course, we know that we're going to get some information about the X-Men, but we're not going to see everything. You know what I mean?
No,
it'll
not
probably
yet at all,
it'll
man.
probably be with him at this particular point. But what I do hope, I really, really, really hope that it is revealed that Wanda is a mutant. But it could go different ways as well, because we know that saga was retconned like a motherfucker. Then they stirred the course
They
back
already
again.
revealed.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with that shit. They're calling them enhanced people or something weird. and Magneto's
They
not
revealed
their
At one point,
dad,
we were calling them miracles.
I was like, yo, dude, I
They-
just want X-Men to really expand. I want to see because we're seeing galactic sides too already, the cosmic shit. I want to see like the Star Jammers and Corsair.
Baby.
I want to see
you go.
Long Shot and like
Yeah.
you know,
Mojo.
Mojo and all this
Cheer
weird
Empire,
shit. Like,
baby.
yeah,
Because that's what I'm
Star
saying.
Empire.
The Star Jammers are the original Guardians, bro. And
Yeah.
from that iteration, because they
Yeah,
were
right.
around before the Guardians of the Galaxy. So I do want to see the Star Jammers. I definitely. You know what? What was funny, bro, is because when I think about the Star Jammers, and we know Scott Summers' dad, you know who I thought about, bro, and it made me laugh, bro.
Burt
Ben
Reynolds.
Stiller in Dodgeball.
Oh hell yeah,
Wow.
that's kind of fun. That could, yeah. I was thinking
I don't
Magnum
want him to
PI.
do
He
it.
might be too
But
old,
Ben
but
Stiller in Dodgeball, the way his hair was, his character, he looked just like. Yeah.
That would be funny as hell.
But I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him do that. But I'm
yo,
just
they
saying
could
that
bring
shit
in
was funny as
Gladiator
hell.
too. Then
Hell yes.
Oh,
Bring
yeah.
in Gladiator. I
Yeah.
want Gladiator.
The Shi'ar
sorry,
Empire,
man, it's like
they
a
brought
panel
the
full of
Gladiator.
X-Men fans.
It's so many different things that they can actually do. You know,
Brood.
yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Hell
Brood.
yes.
Bro,
They can, they can basically go back and bring us. They can bring us the first original class or the second class, the team that consisted of Vulcan, which was their brother. We'll probably get that way down the line. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so many possibilities because the thing is, the X-Men, and I think why it's going to take time is because the X-Men is that's like a separate saga in its own.
Yeah,
it's so many
crazy.
things in it. The thing is to match that in with the Avengers, like, nah, separate that and do something totally different. Have them have their own. You can bring them in. You can bring those nuggets in and back and forth. But the X-Men, they have to tell their own story the right effing way. Like, they literally have to, man. Like, they do, and I hope they do it. I'm all in if they do.
Absolutely.
But
Hey, before we go on, I want to
address-
I'm sorry, Mars. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm sorry, I've been trying to get this word in for a little bit now. I'm sorry, but
Yeah, sorry.
to
Go
address
for it.
this, Scarlet Witch was already made out to be a mutant in her show. They already said it.
Yep.
When she was talking about how she had the power to absorb the Mind Stone, she already had the power before they did the experiment.
Yeah.
They mentioned that in the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah,
all it
and
means-
that's
Yeah.
which is dope.
They all
but
said it.
they did. They didn't call her a mutation though. They didn't say that she was mutant because the thing is, remember, in right after Fear itself, in that whole saga, I forget what it was when again they were revealed that her and her brother, which they tried to say that they were Inhumans, which pissed me off. You know what I mean? So again, she could still be an enhanced individual, just not a mutation. You know what I mean? And I want them to reveal her as a mutant. Don't give us that bullshit, that retcon that they tried to give us in the comics. Don't try to do that. And the only reason why they did that is because Marvel got pissed off because they didn't have the rights to use it at that particular time because Fox had it. So they said, you know what? Let's just fuck up the universe. Let's just do
that's
it
why
that
they
way.
killed Wolverine. The whole
Yeah.
death of Wolverine
They killed him.
storyline and all that. They
Dummy.
weren't selling any figures of any X-Men for like 10 years.
Yeah.
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 That is true. All right, guys. I want to go through some chats real quick. And I'm gonna let everybody finish up on that. It said Pop Culture Living Room. He said the 95 X-Men did an amazing job on the Dark Phoenix saga. I totally agree. They did. It's to the point the Fox movies messed up the X-Men saga not once, but I mean the Dark Phoenix saga not once but twice. And yeah,
Didn't even watch that new one.
I didn't even. Why watch it?
Didn't watch that. Didn't watch New Mutants. I was like, I'm good.
No.
Hey, Anna Taylor-Joy was the best part of that, being Ileana Rasputin. I love that.
I want to watch it because I watched bits and pieces of it on cable a couple weeks ago, and I liked what I saw. I did.
I watched it because they gave us the Demon Bear, bro, and I love that Demon Bear saga.
That's what got me. Yep.
And the Demon Bear looked good. It looked good on
Yes.
film. It was just the film was terrible, bro.
Oh man.
But no, it wasn't. You know what? No, it wasn't that bad, bro. Put it this way: it was way, way better than Venom. This last version of Venom we got, it was way better than that. I'm
The
just gonna
problem with
tell you that right
New
off the
Mutants,
bat.
I think, is they just kind of you get that Fox feeling as you're watching it. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
necessarily bad.
Yeah.
But you're watching, you're like, Fox had their hands on it. You can tell.
Yeah.
Got that
Right.
stick
Yeah.
to it.
Right.
But
Austin. Yeah, Austin. Get my guy Austin Crafton. My guy, love this guy right here. He said, "What's up to all my brothers in the community? Salute. This is my favorite channel to learn from. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate that always. My day one. Love you, man. I got enough of my love for you. Cam, gotta get Cam. Our guy Cam. Killer Cam said, "What's good, fellas?" He also says, if it takes us 5 years for mutants, hopefully Hot Toys will be caught up in pre-orders and release them. Yes, seriously. Also, we got
One
the
could
Queen Luminar. She says, "Hey guys, just gotta give
What's up, Lumi?
gotta give her a shout out." Oh man, so yeah, you got. I mean, I'm loving this. Any more, Lou? You got anything? You got anything to say about this X-Men?
Give it to us proper. Period.
There you go. Enough said. I agree. Totally agree. All right, guys. So we're gonna move on from that. Damn, that was great, man. Woo, we did almost an hour on X-Men. I love it. I love it. I
all day.
love it.
X-Men,
Love
baby. It's its own
Love-
universe.
Strongest-
That's how good
Yes.
it is.
Strongest group title they've ever made, I think, in my opinion.
With
Absolutely.
most characters is at that too.
Totally agree. So next up, we're gonna talk about this guy right here. Ooh, so this dropped last night. Anthony, I know you guys did you and Layout and local, yeah, for y'all did pretty much a stream last night talking about this, and man, this thing it looks phenomenal. I'm so glad we got it. Did they? And I'm not sure. Did they do? Is the pre-order up for this?
Yeah.
He's
Yes, it
285
is
on
now.
Sideshow.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so they were listening to our rants. Thank you, Howard. Thank you very much. Damn.
This is the first Sony movie figure that's in the No Way Home line that has NRD. The others were
wow.
no NRD. This one has an NRD with a paper plate set up.
Oh wow, that's
So,
interesting.
I realize that is.
Yeah.
Maz, what's your thoughts on we'll go to you real quick. What is your thoughts on this guy?
Gee, I think the figure's great. Is he my cup of tea? Not really, and it's just because I'm not buying a lot of Marvel stuff. The only villain that I'm making sure to get is Doc Ock. He's the only one that I care to get, and I think he's just really interesting because of the tentacles and stuff. So,
Yeah.
that's why I'm getting him. But I think that the likeness, they did a great job on that. The figure looks great overall. I'm really excited for everybody who really wanted this figure. But I have to pick and choose my battles now, with that Ecto 1 looming over me.
Yeah, buddy.
I can't just buy everything like I'd want to. So Doc Ock is the only one out of this show I'm getting right now. So
No, I definitely understand that because that Echo 1 is loom. I put my payment down last week, and I'm like, not just the money, but also like the damn, where the hell am I gonna put that big motherfucker? Anyway, future
give me that Batmobile. I'll put it in my Maji case and keep that safe, and you'll have a spot there.
no dice.
Huh? You sure? 89
No
Batmobile will fit my Maji cases.
No dice. Probably, I know it's gonna look good in that Machi case, but no dice. Want to give a shout out. We just hit over 100. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you so much.
Make sure to
man.
like, share, subscribe, comment.
Yes,
Let's
absolutely.
do it up. Hit the like.
Absolutely. Anthony, I know you guys did a stream on this, and I hate retreading over the same, path you've already treaded on, but you guys put up some real amazing points last night. So for the people that didn't hear that, give us some, thoughts on this wonderful figure.
Yeah, we did a stream last night, and then I put out a video this morning, 4 or 5 minute video myself. You guys should check out. It's pretty cool. Lots of good editing, all that good stuff. Come check out the channel if you haven't. Anyway, it was good. I think the figure looks great. I think it's a home run, personally, but I'm not in it really anymore. And let me like reiterate that whole statement too, because a lot of people are confused sometimes when they ask me like, "Oh, you're leaving? You're out of Marvel, this and that." It's like, well, I'm out of collecting like MCU stuff. And this to me is MCU. So any kind of Marvel line that it stretches out, I cannot, in good conscience, buy every figure from something. Like, as I already mentioned earlier, like this is figure number 7 from a No Way Home line.
Yep.
And with Toby and Andrew, we're gonna have 9. We'll probably get the end classic suit, wrap it up at like a 10-piece nugget right there. That's just for this movie. So I can't get 10 figures from one movie line. Just like Avengers Endgame, I did not pick up, I cherry picked a couple. That's my point. So I'm like, I will still buy some Marvel stuff. I keep my zombie Deadpool, I keep my Punisher War Machine, I'm picking up Mysterio's Iron Man, I'm picking up classic Iron Man, stuff like that. I'm still gonna get some Marvel, but I'm not gonna be like, whereas if Star Wars something comes out that has Star Wars on it, the name Star Wars is on a hot toy, I buy it.
There you go.
It's just kind of like, you know what I'm saying? And you can't have, it's just too difficult. So you know what? I'm out. But with that said, I think the figure, again, this is a wonderful piece. I love when Hot Toys does like stuff the right way. and maybe that's my own opinion, but you know, some figures come out just out of recent times. You know, Kate Bishop to me does not really look that great. Same approximate hot toy price range, and yet this thing just is as a home run. So you kind of want that consistency, you know, is what we've talked about in the past. So it's hard for me where not every figure's amazing, and you're putting in that price tag on top of it. So that's just one more reason for me to get out, and then be able to be like hyper focused on my Star Wars. But you know, it's still picking up things here and there. But I'm not picking them up because that's the type of figure you'd be like, shit, okay, I need all the villains. I need to go back and get Mysterio. Exactly. I could probably get some blah, 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 blah. And now you're in this whole fucking web of, you know, no pun intended, but you know what I mean? Like you're in it. You're in it. It's like, no, I can appreciate from a distance, right? Let me I'm married to Star Wars. You see, but I can still look over here and be like, okay, I appreciate that, but I ain't touching it. So
there you go. Yeah, I mean, you know your lane. You're picking your lane, and you got to do that at times because when you get locked into it,
dropping now.
I'm sorry, what was that, Mons? I'm sorry.
I'm just adding that you have to do that with all the stuff they're dropping. I mean, unless you're a millionaire, there's no way to keep up with these figures.
Absolutely.
I mean, you gotta, I think, stop trying to collect the whole run of something, and be able to just stay. Not necessarily have to stay in your lane, but pick your battles. You know, like. I love the Mandalorian, but am I going to get every figure from the Mandalorian from now on? Probably not.
Exactly.
Because I can't afford all of them. They're just killing us. I do want Finnick, and I do want, you know, Cad Bane and Cobb Vanth, and you know, the Night Owls, but can I afford all that? I don't know. I'm going to have to pick and choose battles, and even, you know, Marvel, you know, same thing. There's so many great figures though, but just got to pick and choose.
Absolutely. I totally agree. Want to give a shout out to JB Collection. How you doing? Got to get you guys back on the show. Absolutely. Thank you for joining us tonight. We'll jump around a bit. Lou, what's your thoughts on this figure? But not just your thoughts on this figure. In the chat kind of inspired me to ask this question. The effects. We know we've seen these lightning effects before. They're they make it look like a toy, in my opinion, but they're fine. They work. The tiara, we all know that harkens back to the comics, and they did it in a movie, and it looks cool. But realistically, are you, and you're a poser, are you, and this question is for you and Leo, do you guys see yourself posing this figure with these effects, especially with the lightning tiara on the face, because the head sculpt is so strong and you're just covering the head sculpt with it?
Well, for me personally, it depends on what I'm putting on my display. See, if I'm going to put out a whole No Way Home battle scene, it depends on what he's doing. You know what I mean? Because every time he has this crown on his face, it's right after a burst charge. So every time he's attacking, you see it charge up in his face, and then he releases, and then the charge effect goes away, and then you see his face again. So they didn't shower him with the whole crown effect throughout the entire film. They allowed it to show up and then gave us back the likeness of the actor. So regardless of how you display it, it is Electro. And for me, the head sculpt is beautiful enough. I'm going to take the head sculpt, the crown itself, and actually put it behind his head, so that way I could utilize it as a after effect on the back of his head. And
did somebody say After Effects?
Yeah, After Effects. Yeah, I'm learning. So, you know, just to have it there and not it be in the box somewhere, you know, just have everything on him.
Yeah.
And just light him up, you know, very well. Not like the way they did when they first, you know, teased this image and first dropped this image where it didn't quite look like Jamie Foxx, but we got earlier just the head sculpt like in perfect lighting where it's not harsh in so many different light sources, and it looks just like Jamie Foxx. So I would put him without the crown directly on his face, like permanently, if I'm going to have him permanently on the display, and just put the crown in the back, because it's supposed to fit like glasses, like the Edith glasses. And since it's transparent, there isn't going to be any dye transfer. so you wouldn't have to worry about that. And as far as the lightning effects that go on them, you know, I could do with or without. It doesn't really matter to me, but I do prefer them on. I'm just one of those guys that likes the effects that just shows the powers and the abilities. Kind of like with Punisher War Machine, where he has the blast effects showing that it's firing off, you know, particles, bullets, missiles, or what have you. You know what I mean?
Well,
So
shit.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that,
Yeah.
especially the way
His
they
look
did it
really
with-
good though.
It does.
I will say the Punisher War Machine, they did something with those effects that they look better. I don't know if it's like a different kind of amber light or you know, in comparison to like, let's say like the right here, the jetpacks, the rocket effects for like, you know, Mandalorians and troopers and stuff like that. Those are kind of but the Punisher War Machine, his effects look a lot nicer.
That's awesome. That's amazing. Leo, your same question to you. And Lou, I gotta give you that. That was a great idea on how to light them and putting the TR like back in the back. That's awesome.
Yeah, back of the head, just out
That's awesome.
It's not in the box, and it's out of the way, and it's still there. You know what I mean?
That's a great suggestion. That is awesome. Leo, your because I know you getting this guy. Your thoughts on like posing and stuff, like with the like posing the figure with these lighting effects.
Well, first off, I do want to say thank you, Howard Chan, JC Hong, and everyone else who proved me wrong. Because I'm willing to accept that. I'm glad you proved me wrong. Continue to do so, because again, you know, there are a few figures that, you know, are in the running that we could possibly see starting with this one. I mean, that means it's a step in the right direction to get some ethnicity, you know, amongst collecting. So I do appreciate that. And again, I'll definitely say thank you for proving me wrong. That means that they are listening, and they are giving us this figure. They're doing it the right way. Definitely I'm going to use the crown, because like I said, I mean, I love comic accuracy. And I love that it's a nice touch that they now, am I going to use it the whole time? No, but I'm going to actually, you know, take some pictures. You know, that's the fun part about it, is posing it up, you know, capturing, you know, the essence of certain things that you want. So I'm going to do it. I might even, honestly, I mean, to be quite honest, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I got two, one with it, one without it. You know what I mean? Just to kind of give it, you know, that. But it's for the culture, man. I got to do it. You know what I mean? We got this. We got Sam Wilson coming out, you know, eventually. You know, it's something that I have to do. You know, again, you know, if we, you know, how else am I going to see somebody that looks like me if I don't support somebody that looks like me? You know what I mean? So, you know, definitely got to, you know, continue to support this product, you know, support other things. Like, I hope we get, you know, some Hispanic figures. You know, of course, we got our first Jewish superhero now with you know, Moon Knight. So I just hope they continue on with that, because the world is big. Why not basically showcase that when it comes to these figures and these collectibles? But I definitely can't wait. I think the Timberlands on his feet was a nice touch.
Yes.
So I definitely love that. I love the costume. I love the head sculpt. Is it 100% him for me? No, but it's basically I'll say it's a good 9.2 for me. When it comes to the head sculpt, but it's still dope. I mean, at least they got the man's fade and his gold tee on point. So I like that. It's for me, it's just hard because I'm basically both a Marvel, you know, a DC and a Star Wars fan. I just love the art of these pieces, and that's the thing, is it's like I strategically plan around it. You know, and to have him, you know, to actually have him part of the Sinister Six, or at least my rendition of the Sinister Six. I'm definitely excited about that. I will get this. I will basically get that lizard as well. You know what I mean? I'll, you know, definitely. I mean, because we need. I mean, that would fit in my collection, actually, to help complete my Sinister Six. You know what I mean? My version of the Sinister Six. So I'm extremely, you know, excited about that. Yeah, Pedro, but I'm talking about in the MCU.
MCU.
Yeah, I'm talking about the MCU. Flash is Jewish, but I'm talking about in the MCU. Finally, we get that. You know what I mean? So I'd love to actually see that. You know what I mean? But you're right. You know what I mean? He is, you know, a Jewish character. We got a chance to see that, even though right now he's kind of off his rocker a bit. I actually, Wonder Woman, I think she's basically not Jewish. She's
Israeli.
She's
She's
Israeli.
Israeli.
Yeah, she's definitely Israeli.
Yep.
So yeah, so she's but definitely I'm excited, man. I mean, you know, I want that all around. With Echo coming, with the Echo series coming, potentially we'll get our first Native American hero. So I'm
Yes.
so happy
Oh.
about
No,
that.
we had New Mutants. You had Danny was Native American. The actress was.
I'm talking about as far as figure form, though.
Big.
You know what I mean? So hopefully, if we get that in figure form, I'm all in. You know what I mean? But I'm just
MCU
saying,
Miles, please, mi gente, dame eso, por favor.
yeah, exactly,
Well,
bro.
that's like a
Exactly.
no-brainer, though. That's coming. That's not. You don't need to ask for that. That's already happening.
It's gonna happen. Yeah.
There's
Probably Miles.
the other stuff is, you know, the wishes, right? Where you're like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if so and so was here? Or
Yeah.
Miles is coming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Miles is definitely coming.
They've already made like 5 references to him in the past like 4 movies. So
Yeah, we're
Yup.
definitely getting
Sure
that.
did.
So I definitely can't wait. Like I said, it's a step in the right direction, man, to finally see this. And to see these figures come through. It's definitely a bonus. To have this, you know, I'll definitely have this in my collection. Now let's move on to, you know, Wakanda Forever and give us the Dora Milaje.
There you go.
You know, give us
There you go.
Valkyrie, Thor, Love and Thunder.
Talk to
You know
me.
what I mean? Like, let's go.
Talk to me now.
If you
Yes.
start doing that, then I'm all in.
Yeah,
I'm like, you'll never hear another word from me after that.
Lael, did you see the new Marvel Legends? They have the Dora Milaje. They have
Yep.
all Black Panther figures.
Yep.
All Black Panther figures. I'm like,
Yep.
oh my
So
god.
I'm hyped. That's what I'm saying. This is definitely a step in the right direction, and I can't wait for it, man. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Reptile.
We're going to talk about this right here, and this is courtesy of Local Lou because he posted this morning, and my God, I know you guys talked about this a little bit last night as well. My God, this thing looks phenomenal. Leo, I'm gonna stay with you on this. Because I know you just alluded to having this in your collection to complete that Sinister Six. Please take the floor.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely I'm gonna get this, man. Like I can't I mean stress it enough. I mean, because we know Marvel, they had, I mean, here's it, put it this way. Again, it's not saying Hot Toys won't do it because they can, and they might still
I
do
think
it.
they will now.
You know what I mean? It's always like that. If they see somebody else coming into it, or it's like, oh yeah, the attention's going to be there, and I hope they do because they could do it right. And I'm telling you, like they proved to us that they can get a body mold right because I'm telling you that Venom is phenomenal. Like it is a phenomenal figure, and they've proven that they can do things like that. So I'm telling you, like, if you give us this, man, but again, even if they don't, I'm going to do it. I'll get it, and I'm going to keep the coat on him just to kind of hide those appendages, the joints. But even still, it doesn't matter. Like I'm all
you gotta
in
have
on
the
it,
coat
bro.
on anyway, in my opinion.
What'd you say?
I said you got to have the coat on anyway.
Yeah,
in my opinion,
you have to because that's comic
man.
accurate.
Yeah.
You got to recreate the
gotta keep
Amazing
the
Spider-Man
coat on.
number 6 cover where they're falling down the well. And,
Yeah,
and they're
you
fighting.
gotta basically
Yeah.
have that coat on him. You can't take that off of him, man.
Nope.
Like, I mean,
Yo, you could go as far as get yourself some purple pants and just, shred them bad boys up and put it on this figure.
yeah,
You
you can.
know?
Hell yeah, man! Make this a comic book version.
Yeah,
Make
yeah.
them comic book accurate. Yeah, exactly. You can definitely do that.
Have you guys ever heard? I've never heard of Premier Toys. Is this a new company?
Yeah,
This is their third figure.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, it's still so-so,
Who is
isn't it? It's one of them. It's
So
just
is
Yeah, so still Premier.
it's just their other fake name.
Like
They use fake names to kind of hide.
Running from the
anytime they
lawsuits.
get
Gotcha.
so, you got Toys R Us. Toys R Us is TB League. I mean, Bullethead.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? So they're the same company. So
I thought Toys R Us was Mafia.
No, I ain't
Behind the
that ain't my
scenes.
company, homie.
Behind the scenes. I could have
You
sworn.
guys don't need to know what goes on off camera. I got my hands in everything.
You got a piece of everything.
Yeah. No, he looks cool, but I'm not getting him. But I hate even saying it like that. But you know what I'm saying? It's not like that. I think it looks pretty damn cool, especially for a third party figure.
Mm-hmm.
It's freaking sweet.
Yeah.
If I was still trying to, be in the Marvel situation or collecting these No Way Home villains. Yeah, I can't imagine him being like $150, $180. You know, that's good to go. I mean, it's decent. It's decent because it's interesting. It's not just a human figure. You know what I mean?
It's a monster.
Yeah. It's a monster. You know, it's cool. It's wicked. But yeah, it's gonna be a pass for me though, and I think Hot Toys is gonna make it, and that'll be a pass for me too. But I still feel like because that's what they do.
Yeah.
But the problem is 130 now, almost 140 now, because we keep getting goddamn pre-orders, you know, announcements.
Right.
That will they, or maybe they'll just do a quick prototype and then, here's a picture, and then it's not gonna come out for like 3 years. But that picture alone is enough to dissuade people, or at least a percentage of people from buying, you know, third party like shit. You know, talking to Joel, right? Like even him, he was saying like they reissued, which we knew anyway, but they reissued the Auk, right?
Yeah.
And they reissued the Goblin,
The Fiend.
whatever the Fiend, right? Yeah. So, but he was saying that the Auk is not moving anywhere over there in China. No one's buying it because Hot Toys already was like, boom, here you go. Like, you see what I'm saying? So there's and third parties are huge in China because they're cheaper.
Yeah,
and they're local, so they could just pick them up pretty much anywhere for a fraction of what we get them for. So, but even then, he said they're not even moving because that's what happens when you have that quality, that staple of Hot Toys, and they put out an official stamp and say, "Hey, here's the lizard." Then all of a sudden, people are like, "Well, wait a minute, I'm not gonna buy this." Not everybody, but you know what I'm saying. Especially there, like it's not moving. So, I see that as a possibility. Yeah.
Yep. Mad Makes. Oh man, he said I just saw Sideshow emailed me and delayed the blurs I ordered. Oh, that sucks. I had to get two case. They don't make creatures very often. I understand that. Yeah, they another figure delayed.
Yep.
Damn. Shit. But yeah, Maz, I want to jump to you real quick. Your thoughts on the reptilian, aka the lizard?
Dude, I love this. Is it for me? No, because again, I'm really picking and choosing my battles right now. Spider-Man's got some cool stuff, but like I said, Doc Ock's the only thing I'm making sure to get villain wise, and I might get an Andrew Garfield Spider-Man because he'll look a lot like the classic suit Spider-Man, and hopefully they'll have his material updated so that he poses like your Miles or something instead of trying to get like, you know, the homemade, or not the homemade suit, but the any of the other classic suits and stuff that they've done that inner body like texture stuff that makes it hard to pose them. So I'm hoping, you know, Andrew won't have that. Yeah. But as far as, you know, the reptilian, dude, I love that he comes with a jacket. He comes with a vial. Yeah, he could use some purple pants. They could go so far as to give us the comic book rendition. That'd be great to see So Toys tackle that, because that would probably go with that, you know, with the more alligator type face to him, the more lizard instead of the squashed in face.
Yeah,
I would definitely go in, I think, on a So Toys if they went and did that, to go with my Goblin.
That would be awesome. A more comic accurate version. Yeah. I'm for that. Absolutely.
But I think Hot Toys, I think you're right. Hot Toys is going to jump down and go, yeah, we're going to tease you, and, you know, like the Batmobile.
I knew you were going to fucking say it. I was waiting. I was waiting to lean in. I was waiting to lean in because I was like, here comes Maz with the fucking Batmobile. And here it is. And it's still coming. It's still coming.
I haven't gotten anything yet.
Well, what did you wager though? That's an interesting point.
Doesn't matter. I was right.
It can't be a bet if you don't wager something. Right?
Well, there's no point now. I mean, I've already won.
It's still coming.
You asked that before you agreed to the bet.
It's still coming, guys. It's still coming. Listen. Hot Toys is putting out that Batmobile. Maybe I'll eat my words. Maybe I'll eat my words, but
we'll see. We will see. I mean, I think they're going to do it. Just they'll eventually. Who knows? Maybe it'd be funny. They may do it like, the Batman to be like 3 years old. Chaz Ink's already put it like, all right, guys.
Yeah,
I
Joe's
just think
already
it's
gotten his out
it's
by the time they put one out. I'm telling you.
yeah,
right
but
now.
here's the thing, and I love Yost, and he's an awesome dude. But I don't think Hot Toys cares that much. They'll put it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're like, well, okay, we're gonna put it out anyway ourselves.
Yeah.
So it's not a matter of courtesy or anything. They're like, we're Hot Toys. We're gonna put this out. It's just right now they're pretty behind.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's still coming.
Especially if there's a sequel coming up.
Yeah.
We-
Yeah, they
it'll be
officially
coming
announced
to
the
the sequel.
sequel. So no, it'll be this one. It'll be
Car
this
didn't get
one.
destroyed in this one. They'll still have something to do. In the
We got a
next
cycle. We got a Batman. We got a Bat Signal.
They're going all in on it. So it's
We
very
gonna get it.
it's very likely that they'll.
Yeah.
I think.
Just
I mean,
not yet. Patience, man.
Let's go.
It'll be here.
I mean, regardless, when it comes to those Batmobiles, I still think the Jazz Inc. one is going to be more superior, just for all the stuff that you get, the playability. I mean, we're talking about the exhaust coming off the engine, all that. Yeah, it's
For sure,
think
it's more of
it'll
a actual representation, almost like a model in a way. You know what I mean? Like it's very
exactly.
to
It's going to be, honestly, it's like two different. It's going to be the same thing, but yet two vastly different products. It's like
Stick the Anthem boy.
if that's your thing, like if you really love that car, you're gonna get the Jazz Inc. one. If you want something in your collection and want a representation of that car and good quality, you'll get the Hot Toys version, and it'll be wildly cheaper. So it just depends on, I think the Jazz Inc. one that one appeals to a certain type of collector that got deeper pockets.
yeah, and there's something there for everyone. And
Exactly. There's room in the market for both.
yeah,
And
I
think
see.
Big Bantha Boys are right though. He says Hot Toys pulled the plug on the Batmobile since Jazz and Queen Studios are on it.
Nah, they ain't pulling plugs, man. Nah, because that would mean that Howard Chan accepts defeat. That
He's
don't
already
work that
making the
way.
bike. I don't think he's gonna go back and do the car.
Nah,
too.
man.
Not for this movie.
Well, we'll see.
The bike was in the movie more.
Yuli is the one who did the head sculpts for Steve Rogers from Endgame and what was it? Electro. Yo,
Yes.
thank you, because I wanted to know who was the artist who did the head sculpts. See, I want to give credit where credit's due to the artist who actually did the head sculpt, instead of giving them death threats like half of these people have been doing when they see like a Tony Stank or something like that.
Yes.
You could give your constructive criticism, but
those people are deranged, and
Yeah,
they're-
they are.
those are people everywhere in the world that you got to watch out for.
Yeah, exactly. But I want to give credit where credit's due, because I'm not a sculptor in any means of or form or whatnot, but I could appreciate artists who actually goes to town and sits there, looks at someone's face, and just carve the crap out of a clay and just takes their soul essence and puts it onto that clay canvas, if you will. You know what I mean? That gives us the figures that we love and enjoy in our collection. So
Yeah, I was gonna point that out.
Yuli is the GOAT. She's the GOAT.
Yeah.
She every sculpt she's worked on over the years, it's just vastly gotten better over the years. Yeah, definitely. Want to give Big Brother just send this Joe, our guy Joel. He said just to clear stuff, guys. Premier Toys is managed by Toys Era. Nothing related with social
okay.
toys. Thanks for that. Thanks for that.
Did you breeze by what Pablo was saying? Or are you going to go back to that?
Let me
The
jump back on
T800.
that. Oh yeah, let me jump back. Oh yeah, guy. Oh, absolutely.
yeah.
You seen Present Toys is coming out with the leather
All
T800.
leather.
What?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
Comes with
Now,
the
if you
mini
have a DX10 like me, that's nice and all, but I have a leather already. But everybody else bought the DX13. I didn't get the memo that was the better one to buy.
that man.
Well,
That's one of my favorite figures. That's just a great one.
so
Why are you making me look at this now?
Yeah, who's got it for sale though? That's the question, because I couldn't find a retailer earlier for that.
Hey Anthony, can you send that to me?
I'm already on it, bro. You know how we do here.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Boom, 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 boom.
Real quick, let me get my thoughts out on this lizard before you guys bypass me again into another figure.
Sorry about that.
Because Maz and Anthony are doing their Batmobile squabble real quick.
It's coming,
sorry,
Lou.
man.
It's
I'm
coming.
sorry.
Sorry about that. Go. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Lou.
Sorry, Lou. Go.
No, it's all good. It happens, especially when you're squabbling. So I said this before in several streams. If Hot Toys don't give it to us, a third party will. They would see it, and once they do it, Hot Toys will be like, okay, let me put my money in there. Let me, let me flex a little bit. Let me show you a flex. They did that with the President Loki. They did that with the classic Loki. And they did it with the Fiend or Green Goblin and Doc Ock when they did the reissues. Like, oh no, you guys are not going to capitalize on a second batch. We're gonna put a stop to that, and we're gonna flex and show you these guys. So it's a possibility that they'll show us a lizard, but in the meantime, for $289, I'm definitely gonna buy this figure. This right here is a definite buy for me.
It's a good figure.
Is that what he is right now? That's his going price is $289.
Yep, $289, and I've whatchamacallit, Juggernaut, and he's a big boy. He's a big boy. I know Lael has that big boy too, and that's a beautiful standout piece. Like some of these third parties, you can't like. We don't have any other representation other than these third party representations that complement our figures. And regardless if Hot Toys does it or not, I'm kind of like on the wheelhouse with Lael, where he has his Green Goblin and his Doc Ock from Toys Era.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't really feel the need to go into Hot Toys to get it because he got his and he's satisfied with it, right?
I'm cool with that.
I will feel the same exact way with the reptilian right here because it's the lizard. It's the lizard from the Amazing Spider-Man. The jacket and the vials are proof of that. But as soon as you take all that off, it's the same individual that you see in No Way Home.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna fit on both displays. He's one of those characters that's like, okay, one and done. That's it. And he is creepy and horrifically monstrous enough that I would even put him next to my Ninja Turtles. You know what I mean? Like
I can see that.
Because 1/6 pieces just said Ninja Turtle face.
Yeah, he's a Goomba. He's a Goomba. Just give him a harmonica and a big trench coat. He's a Goomba.
No. Let's not go there. I remember that movie.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I do remember that movie.
This is a dope figure. Some people don't like it. I adore it. I think it's a great one-to-one. Bob Dylan earlier has sent the image of this face and the yelling face from the film on Geeking Out that I was on the stream earlier with, and it's pretty much almost one-to-one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like maybe 8.5 on the head sculpt, just due to the angle where it's at. But it's a monster. I'll buy it.
Yeah,
I'll buy it. And I'm just curious though if the body's going to be rubber and they have like hidden articulation in it, or if it's just going to be stiff, hollow, plastic, and we just have those, regular exposed joints. That's what
I mean, if they're managed by, again, Toys R Us, what Toys R Us gave us, with the Green Goblin, that suit was completely posable. It is completely, it lends so much character to that figure, the way they've done it. And I thought, the way they did that was innovative completely. And I love it. So they might do the same thing with this piece, man. If they did, regardless, I'm all in.
Same here.
I don't need Hot Toys to, even if they do it, and if I have this in hand first, I'm still good. You know what I mean? I'm definitely still good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't have loyalty to companies. I have loyalty to art.
There you go.
That's where I'm at.
To the collection.
Perfectly said.
That's where I'm at.
Well
I have
said.
loyalty to art. If the art speaks volume to me, then I'm getting it, regardless of who makes it.
Absolutely. But I will say this in this picture right here, don't it look like he about to sing and that's a microphone and not a valve, right? Just the way the picture looks right there. I'm crazy. Don't pay me no attention.
You're watching the Grammys too much.
Don't pay me no attention. But no, this figure is phenomenal. I think it looks awesome. Ashley Chase, thank you for the $7.99 bomb. Said just got my battle damage 85. It is phenomenal.
Hell yeah.
This is no Tony Steak. I'm very happy, dude.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got that figure. That is a great. I have mine right up here. Brother, I love it. I love it. I think that's one of the best Iron Man figures, and it had to be. That had to be one of the best Iron Man figures. So
yes.
definitely happy for you. I'm so glad you got that, bro. Awesome. That is awesome. Let's look at this. Before we move on, let's look at this. This Terminator figure. Okay.
Oh yeah.
It looks like Mafia.
It looks like Mafia.
Shit, I wish.
It looks like Mafia with my haircut.
Yeah. I know, right? No, my hair's gone, man. It's all right though. I make up for it.
I gotta say though, I'm very envious right now when it comes to Mafia. He knows why. I'm just very envious. I'm just gonna keep it there.
All right, we'll keep it there.
Just keep rolling.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So,
give me 1 second, y'all. My computer is kind of freezing up.
Yeah, man, you're just sitting there with a smile on your face, frozen. There you go.
There we go. I'm back.
You like did this weird spaz thing. You're like,
yeah, it was a little interesting, wasn't it?
Let me see.
I was watching Inner Space, and you had that morphing thing they injected you with. Man. You were the cowboy.
Oh my god. See. All right. Is this it? Where the hell is it? I just pulled it in here.
Now you're back.
It's just one photo. They'll maybe in a couple of days it'll be up. Product for sale, but.
Okay, why is not pulling up? Why is I can't get, is this it? No, that's not it. It's not, I'm not able to, it's not reading it right now. That's weird.
Do you want me to share it or?
If you could share it, that'll help because for some reason it's not pulling up. I can't pull it up.
Yeah, give me a second. We'll just come on over here. To the other machine. Let's just put it here. Okay, hold on. I'm bringing it up right.
Mad Max, I can hear the dial-up working.
Oh, I missed the dial-up days.
You've got mail.
Yeah, man. I remember when I first got a 56K modem and connecting to AOL, it said connecting at high speed. Like it wouldn't even. Yeah, I remember that shit because before it would say like 14.4 or 28.8, and then they're like no high speed. I'm like really. That was pretty fast though. Then it was fast.
Yeah.
For the time, it was fast.
Yep.
Until you want to look at a picture.
I know.
Exactly.
Right? That took
Until your
forever,
mom picked up the phone.
Right. Like, damn it.
Yep.
Right. I shared it for you, bro.
Kids will never know the struggle. They would never know struggle too. So this looks good. It's okay. It's okay.
The head sculpt is almost there.
Look, we don't care about any of this. We know it's leather. That's cool.
Yeah,
let's there we go.
That looks like Hot Toys from 2008.
Yeah, I'll tilt it
I
a
don't know.
little
Let me
bit.
my DX10.
Head's a little big.
Yeah, it's like I'm not feeling the likeness. I'm not
quite there, but
not quite there.
You know,
not
if this is like $150 and all the material, bro. See, this is what you gotta think. If it's all leather and shit,
then
you just buy it.
Have
some spare, and then you've got an outfit that you could put on your hot toy or something.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good. So low.
Oh, come on, focus.
Focus.
Let me hide.
Now that, and even that's compared to today, it's a little dated, but that's still much sharper than what we just saw. That looks
it is. But this
looks badass.
This is just still one picture that we've seen so far. But I mean,
and they may improve, on it. That's another thing.
But the fact is if you were to just, if you
threw it in your collection and you saw it, everybody knows.
Yeah, it'd be all right. Or you take you remove the head, and then you get all this cool stuff for like like your Hot Toys or something. You know what I mean?
You moved the headstones, but you didn't move the bodies.
If it fit right, like, does that make sense?
Yeah.
because you got the pleather cracking issues and stuff, and if this can fit on your figure,
We can buy a leather outfit for your Terminator 2 for like $100.
yeah, but I mean, if this is like 150 and it comes with like all the guns and the extra shit and the grenades, and I don't know, I'm just spitballing ideas. Maybe it'd be worth it.
I might want it for extra hands if it's got some different hands. That'd be cool. But
Right. Oh, I minimized that. I'm sorry, but
No, that's
all
fine.
good. That was it. That was just
Yeah.
the only pick or so.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Let's talk about this other. We got a couple more to talk about tonight, but for the most part, let's talk about this guy right here. So let's pull him up. The Transport Trooper. This released this week. This what? Yeah, that was this week, right? Yeah.
yeah,
Weeks-
it's like
yeah,
a couple
weeks
days
go by
ago.
fast for me. Yeah, a couple of days ago. Transport Trooper. I think this looks good. I'm definitely getting it. It's not going to be a day one for me. It's not going to be something I'm gonna go get from like Toys Wonderland or overseas and stuff. This will be something that I will wait on. I think you can wait on this, but I mainly want this so I can take that Pedro Pascal head sculpt that comes with the other Mandalorian figure that's coming out and add that to this. I'm gonna start with let's start with Mafia.
No, I mean, like, hey, Star Wars. No, I'm kidding.
Star Wars.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool, but I don't care too much about the whole let's swap it out with the Mando head, but it's cool that you can do that. We still don't have a Mayfield, so we don't have that either. But there's two ways to look at this, right? You could look at it like, oh, these are the disguised versions of our two, protagonists in the episode, or look at it like they're transport troopers. So for me, I'm just gonna get two, and not because of a Mayfield and Mando situation. I just want them as troopers. I don't think they're going anywhere. They're not gonna be sold out anytime fucking soon. So
No time soon.
I will pick these up at my leisure and just have two of them to go with, because this is interesting because it is technically branded Mandalorian, but they will fit with your shore troopers, as we know. We've seen them both in Mando and Rogue One, and even like right there, perfect example. He's chilling with a grunt. So this works, and having two assault tank commanders as well works. So I got like 2 and 2, like 2 assaults and 2 transports and like 9 shore troopers, and that's a nice little display, or not quite little display. You know what I mean? Like they fit well together. I'm glad the color looks a little bit brighter. It's just clearly it's dark, right? It's a dark figure, but in light it's a little more forgiving, because that's the big problem I think that at least that I have with a lot of figures is when they're too dark, they're just kind of, they blend in sort of.
Exactly.
Sort of. Even Darth Vader.
Oh yeah.
Shit, dude. Like, he's all black. Like, it's very, you want to really have him centered somewhere. You need the attention to be drawn to him, not to other things. And I feel like,
well, he's tall, so that kind of helps too.
That kind of helps. And he's shiny, so he does have the glare. He's not like even these, the shore troopers. I'm assuming this one as well. The assault tank commander, and any kind of clone that you buy, everybody who's into the prequels or the Clone Wars, those are all matte finished.
Yeah.
The stormtroopers, death troopers, those have the nice shine. They've got the gloss finish. So if they don't really have that, I feel like they kind of get lost in the background. But with that said, I'm still going to get 2 of them because they're troopers and it's Star Wars. It's pretty badass.
You inspired me because, I think for this one, 2 is definitely the way to go. And I mean, retail, they're cheap. What is this retail? Was this $228 or something like that?
Yeah, I think it was like $220-ish. And here's the thing. If I can just state one little thing. Can you want to full screen me real quick?
Yeah.
All right. Only because it's right here. That's 2 Death Watches right next to me. So when you think about like having like a figure, right? Like, oh, I'll pick up this trooper. Well, even just adding one more, you know what I mean? Just having a double, it just adds to it. So I feel like 2 minimum if you are, anyway, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Just to show you, because some people don't know. They're like, oh, well, okay, that looks cool. And then when you see two together, you're like, oh, well, wait a minute. That's actually, if you're into it, right, then you understand, hey, that looks really good. So, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. DK says, is it confirmed you can use the Mando sculpt since it seems that the sculpt has a neck? It has. I don't know if it exactly been, but I would guess so because they're giving us this shot right here, and I think that's a clear indicator that
there's two shots.
Yeah, there's another one.
Yeah,
yep.
You got another where he's got Mando's gear on the table to imply that he's going in disguise. Exactly. So now I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, because I've been so busy. Did Sideshow put out their Day Zero unboxing of this figure?
They did.
Okay, because they may show in there. I don't know if they've taken off the helmet and what kind of neck articulation.
They didn't go into. They didn't go into it, and I think they're going to do that with because they have the first look, and then they have they double dip. They do the first look, and then they do that.
Unsealed and
the showcase one. And I think they may show. Hopefully, they may show this there when they do the showcase of it or something. But
yeah, because I'm wondering how the helmet pops off if it because you those who know, like we have the Luke and Han Stormtrooper disguise. They have this nice kind of circular foam padding peg that attaches, and then the helmet can slide on.
Like the Mando 2-pack does as well. Yep.
And then you can pop that off and then put on the actual head sculpt. So that could be a thing. Obviously, it doesn't come with the head sculpt, especially not at this price. They wouldn't just be like, surprise, here's one. I suspect they show these because they've already done the double dip with the Chrome Mando. And if those who want to use the Pedro head sculpt, but they still want to just have that chromed out Mando, they can just pop it on one of these guys instead of throwing it in the box. You know what I mean? And then you're not even using the head sculpt. It's just sitting there. It's going to waste. So this would be a great filler piece to do that with. So I have no doubt that we're going to be able to do that.
Absolutely. Leo, I'm gonna go to you real quick on this. I know you're definitely getting this piece, and with this, you're lost my train of thought. You're I lost it. I'm having senior moments already, and I'm not even there. But your thoughts on this piece.
Well, he's currently en route right now, so he should be here probably this weekend or the latest probably Monday or Tuesday, along with my Ray Speeder. So I'm really excited about this. Was basically like a sleep. I like figures like this because I like those sleeper figures. You know what I mean? Like the ones that have a level of uniqueness to it. And this is a standout for me because it's extremely unique. It's a cross between the assault tank commander and also a mud trooper. So you're getting the best of both worlds just as an actual repaint. I did love that episode. Again, to be able to use the head sculpt is dope. If I don't use it, doesn't matter. But rule of two when it comes, to his figure. But yeah, I'm just excited about it because I like the design. When it comes to Star Wars, basically it's not just the lore, but the design of these figures that we get, they're always innovative. And definitely something to have for Star Wars will always be my first love, and everybody knows that. So to have this piece in hand, I ordered it. I only got one first because I wanted to see how it's going to look in hand. Once I get it in hand, then I'll know, okay, yes, I'm definitely going to have another one. And right now, the company I got it from, I think basically they have it for like $204, I believe.
Oh wow.
I think it's going for like 204 on the site, if I'm right, which is an advantage and a selling point, something that you would definitely want to have. So I'm extremely excited about this piece, man. I can't wait to get it. I can't wait to have it in hand. Definitely can't wait to display it, pose it up just to see how it's going to look. You can also pose it next to the assault tank drive, because it same head sculpt. Looks pretty good. But yeah, man, I'm excited about it. I mean, I think somewhere down the line, somebody's going to make a Mayfield head sculpt. Some third party company is going to probably do it, which would be pretty dope. But yeah, I'm excited about this, man. I love the weathering on it. I love that visor has that yellowish orangish tint or to it. Which is a nice effect to this figure. And yeah, I like figures that kind of slide under the radar, even with the Death Watch, because I definitely got two of those. But yeah, man, I'm hype. I'm super hype about this, man. I can't wait to be here next week. And it lends towards that list, so they are staying true to that list. Hopefully, Matt, we get Django, Moff Gideon. Hopefully we get these figures soon. So I'm certainly excited about it. I can't wait, bro.
Absolutely, and that was my question for you. I'm gonna go to Lou on this as well. The question was, that's what I was thinking. Do you guys think we're gonna get the Mayfield, still get a Mayfield figure like by Hot Toys? Like, are they going to do the head sculpt, or are they going to give us a version like a summer? Because I've been thinking that's going to be a summer showcase thing where they'll give us this figure again with the Mayfield head sculpt.
If they give us Mayfield, bro, I want us to give us Mayfield in his own costume. If they want to do something like that, give us the Mayfield that we actually got from season 1 of Mandalorian, bro. And then
I want his outfit. I want his character.
Yeah.
Would y'all buy a deluxe with him having that costume and maybe some, because they haven't done that in a while, but they do 2-packs. Do you think they would do something like that?
Of a 2-pack? Is he worthy of a 2-pack though?
That's the question.
That's the question.
That definitely is the question.
That's the question.
Because one thing I wanted to harken back to the Andrew Pascal head sculpt.
Mm-hmm.
They did give us Mysterio, right? Head sculpt, but it was a separate neck and head piece that goes into the body of the figure. So that may be the same type of engineering we're gonna get with the Chrome Mando, and we could possibly put that for this Tanker Trooper.
Yeah.
Just a little something to go. Sorry, guys, I was like on the run. Right now, you see me in the street.
No.
Yeah, you're good.
Lou, are you getting this? Are you getting this figure?
Maybe. I'm not totally sold, just because I have a very small amount of space and I'm collecting moments in Star Wars that matter to me. So
Gotcha.
Smart.
Very smart. Yep.
Because y'all guys are all in on Star Wars, and some are.
You're a turtle man.
I'm a turtle man. I got my turtles. I'm good. I'm good with my turtles, baby. But as far as Spider-Man's my guy. Deadpool's my guy. But for Star Wars, I gotta cherry pick moments. I can't get everybody, even though I want to. So getting specific moments means I may have to buy some grail pieces here and there.
Oh yeah.
But that's still up to me. Plus, Mando's the new vibe, so maybe they'll sway me into something that's a little bit more in my price range and wheelhouse. So
absolutely. Definitely. No, I definitely get it. A lot of people say, so we got R3 Toys says Mayfield is worthy of a 2-pack. If you not only love Star Wars / Mandalorian, but also Bill Burr's comedy, I would buy that 2-pack, because Bill Burr is, in my opinion, he's one of the greatest comedians of all time right now. That's working right now. Dude is a genius.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Maz, I want to go to you. Are you getting this figure?
I got 2 of these in order with my local shop, though. So
perfect.
I didn't have to put a deposit or anything down, but I am. I told them I was going to pick up both of mine. So even though I'm not working there anymore, I told them I was going to pick up my stuff I ordered with them. But I think it's a no-brainer that you're able to take this and put the Pedro Pascal head sculpt on. I was really hoping that when you got this in hand, though, they would have snuck in the Bill Burr head sculpt. That would have been really awesome.
Yeah.
But from what I'm telling, I don't think that's actually happened. That was just wishful thinking. But you definitely, I would want to get a Bill Burr from the season 1 and just be able to move his head sculpt to whichever product suits the shot that I'm working on right now. Whatever one I'm shooting the moment. So hopefully they'll do that. I'm hoping they don't give us a Bill Burr in this outfit, because a lot of people, I think, have bought 2. I mean, Anthony did. For one, I mean, I'm sure there are others that have bought two, hoping that we'll get just the head sculpt or access to one later to be able to throw on this. So really hate for Hot Toys to milk us for a whole nother figure of the exact same thing, but with his head sculpt.
Yeah,
that would suck. So.
And that would suck. And if it did happen, I mean, also their way. I mean, if you sold, let's say that happened, like for all you guys that got two, if that did happen, I mean, I know some people are not, up to selling stuff like that. But if, I mean, I don't think it'd be hard to sell one. And that's the good thing about Star Wars figures. I think a lot of times, I mean, sometimes they're slow to move, but I think you could pretty much get your money back off of them, especially buying them at retail. So I think you'll be able to get rid of this one because there's going to be people that, that are doing what you guys doing, that are kind of army building them. Like Anthony was alluding to, they have more of a presence when you have more than one. It's just something about it. So I think you'll be able to get that off if they do go back to the well on this and do a summer showcase type of thing with a Mayfell, which honestly, the more I think about it, I really strongly think they're going to do that. But yeah, but I'm sorry, Maz, did you have anything else on that?
No, I think that was it. That was it, man. I just hope that they give us a Mayfield on his own or just throw his head in with somebody else.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Before we move on to the last topic of the night, does anybody else have anything else? Want to say anything else about this figure?
Where is my love tray?
No bull, right?
No, just that, it's cool. It's Troopers and Star Wars. I'm getting them. It's it's kind of a run of the mill, but I still like it. It's still kind of that underground, figure that I think a lot of people are going to sleep on. And
when it's gone, it's going to be like, I need one. It's going to be $600. They're like, I need one.
Well, yeah, because we often we as humans live in the now. I've said that many times. So it's like, let's look back in 3-4 years from now, whether you're still a seasoned collector or you've just come into collecting, and then you're like, damn, I missed that.
Exactly.
I didn't even know that was out. There's things like that. It's just, it depends on how far you're going with your collection, and if you're that type of person that's like, well, I missed it, so whatever. I'm never gonna get it. There are some that do that. I'm not that person. I will go backwards if I need to, but I always wait and try to find the best possible deals when doing said, because don't overspend. But yeah, I think he looks great.
I promise myself to not go back anymore, but let's see me stick to that.
Look, when you can get deals for like $300 or something, and then you're like, well, that's pretty much what I'd pay for a new figure anyway.
Yeah, definitely. You'll go back.
Well, then I'll do that.
Yeah. But when you're paying absorbent amount of figures, like
I'm not dropping $500-$600 on a figure. No.
Yeah. That's going to lead us to our next topic. But before we hit the next topic, want to give a big shout out to Renz Talentino. The artwork he did for Ulael and Will was simply amazing, phenomenal artwork. Do you have that?
Yeah.
Do you have that piece close to you?
It's upstairs.
Oh man.
Yeah, I got all three of them upstairs, man. But it's
awesome.
It's definitely his work. As a matter of fact, I can give me a second here. I can go to just mainly the main page or my main page and share it with you real quick.
All right.
Once I get these stupid messages out the way. It's like you get flooded with messages and it pops up on your computer. I hate it. I gotta hide it. No. But once I go here, I can definitely show you because he killed it. Let me pull it up. Yeah, share. Here we go.
Okay.
Got it now. So I'll go in and I'll share it with you. This was just mainly the picture that he actually did of Toy and I, and that just says enough. I shared it with you if you want to bring it in real quick.
That's beautiful.
Oh,
yeah,
it's beautiful.
Yeah, he did such an amazing job with this, man. All the way down to the texture, the same color, the washed color of the denim jacket. He killed that. Yeah, man. Like he's so in like I said, if you see, basically the Mighty Thor the golden armor Wonder Woman that he sent. Well, it's so detailed. I mean, and you know, even supplied the certificate of authenticity. So it was incredible as well. So man, I love his work. Like it's phenomenal work and well deserved of any type of accolades. If you haven't already, follow him on Instagram, follow him on Facebook, look at his work. I mean, he definitely, you know, he definitely needs that commission money. He definitely needs to be signed up because he's incredible. I can't say enough about him, man. He's incredible.
A wonderful, wonderful work and wonderful guy.
Oh yeah, it is.
Appreciate that art.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is just amazing.
Yeah.
That is, like I said,
Gorgeous.
it's amazing.
Gorgeous.
It's gorgeous work. Gorgeous work.
Mhm.
All right, so we're gonna move on to our final topic for tonight, and we kind of hinted at it a little bit, where we're talking about prices and buying backwards. So we all know we have a figure in our collection, or a figure that we're after. Matter of fact, I just saw this. Justin McFly just said, I gotta go backwards for Blade. I'm in that boat too as well with you. That brings us to the next topic. As soon as I can pull it up. How much are you willing to spend for one figure? And I'm gonna start this with Lou. Because I know we do that. We were just talking about this with TMNT and NECA stuff, and you showed me that Splinter, and I went to look for it. I'm like, that Spirit of Splinter figure. I'm like, damn, I kind of want that. And we know that's fetching for a pretty big penny right now. But how much are you willing to spend for, you know, just one figure, you know, with it being rare or needing it for your collection or to complete a collection?
Well, I'll tell you this much: if the price tag is too rich and I didn't hit the lotto, I'm not going to spend it. Everybody has a threshold. Because think about this. Let's say I spent $1,000. Let's get a nice even number, $1,000 on a figure, right? Like let's say it's a die cast Iron Man and it's fetching $1,000 on the aftermarket, right?
Yep.
And I'm like, all right, cool. Let me just buy this real quick and just finish off my collection. Everything's Gucci, and then God forbid something happens.
Yeah.
I need that $1,000. That extra $1,000 could help out in so many different ways.
That's right.
Right. So you really got to think about what your priorities are and how, you know, you can save for that money, or you can buy more stuff with that money.
Yeah.
You know. So basically, with that being said, it depends on what it is, and it depends if I have the capital for it. And if I don't have the capital for it, then I'm not going to get it. I think that's pretty much standard for all of us, because I think those of us who are Ghostbuster fans want the Blitzway Ghostbusters, and we was not going to pay no $2,500 for Ghostbusters pack.
Yeah.
We're not going to pay no $2,500 for no Ghostbusters pack. You know,
Yeah.
and that's most of us. That's most of us.
Yeah.
Some of us have it and say, yo, I got some extra, you know, cheddar to spend, but you're talking 4 characters versus, you know, it being one individual. You know what I mean? Plus, it's an even rarer rarity because there's 2 versions of the Ghostbusters. There's the scientists, and then you got the 4-pack. And the 4-pack comes with Slimer, which is the first ghost you see, Onion Head for the uninitiated, and you also get old school police barricade, which is dope. So
it was a dope pack, but you know, just harking back to what you're talking about, and you know, I don't mind sharing this. I'm completely transparent with all you guys. I bought that set, and I had the money at the time, and you know, but you know, in life, there's a thing called Murphy's Law, and so I dropped that money on that. And as soon as I dropped the money on that, I had something go, you know, with homes, everything. And for all you guys that own homes, you all know there's always something. There's always something at a home that needs to be fixed, and it always is about 2,500 to 5,000. Always, that's just what it is. So I had a situation that cost me about a $5,000 situation right after I dropped that money on that set. So these are the things you got to be mindful of when you buy backwards and want it. Now here it is. I'll tell you, I had the money to do it, it hurt, but it didn't hurt me that bad. But that's me. But I'll be honest with you. If I would have known that that situation was like a month away, I probably wouldn't have did what I did. I'm lying. I still would have did it because I love those figures. But that's me. That's me. That's me. But it did. But you know, you just got to be mindful of things like that. Maz, I'm gonna go to you on this topic. How much are you willing to spend on one figure?
I don't think I've reached that threshold yet. I mean, if you think about it, though, the Ecto One is a figure, right? I mean,
yeah.
So I did drop $2,000, I guess, on a figure, if you want to put it that way. But if you're going to go traditional 1/6 scale figure, it really depends on. I got to find I have to want the figure bad enough. Like, for example, right now, I think the highest wish list figure right now for me is the Alien Big Chap. And he's really not that bad, but he's such an old figure. I'm having a hard time letting myself go, yeah, I can throw that $500, $600 away and get that figure. Because the figure's so old, you don't know what problems you're going to inherit with that purchase.
That's true.
So it really puts me on hesitation mode when I buy that or when I look into that. So other than that, I mean, my custom Batman, he set me back more than that. So, and I really wanted a Frank Miller's Dark Knight Batman. So,
yeah,
I think it really will depend on the figure and how much I feel that I need it in my collection. And right now, I think that I've gotten most that I need in my collection, as far as going backwards and getting. So, let's say the most that I have spent on one figure, with respect, not counting the Ecto One, is $700, and that was that custom Batman.
So. Yeah, and that's dope. To be fair, that's a dope ass figure. But yeah, that's a pretty penny. I like Best Car Kid's comment right here. You sound like 2 Chainz a little bit. He said, "No cap here. If I want it, I can swing it. I get it." I like your moxie there, sir. But yeah, I mean, it now I want to look at this one too. TK, hold on, TK592. He said the most I paid is $400 for Leia, which I now regret. What? I believe we'll have more reissues 2.0 figures, at least in Star Wars. I totally agree, but that depends on what Leia did you.
Yeah, what Leia?
400. You got a New Hope Leia.
If New Hope, dude, I think you got off pretty good with New Hope because she's fetching for what, 500-600, something like that now.
But is their sculpt holding up? Because I think Hoth Leia had the best face sculpt, in my opinion.
I think all the layers.
That's what I'm trying to get. That's the only Leia I don't have.
The Hoth Leia?
Yeah.
Man, she sat on underground figures for so long. People were like, I can't find her. And I'm like, she's right there for retail.
Really?
Well, I wasn't really at the time looking for her, but now I'm trying to get her, and that's the problem. I'm like, damn it.
I wasn't buying Star Wars at the time. Otherwise,
I was, but like, there's always these other ones, and I was like, well, I have, New Hope, and so it's kind of like, shit. But now I need her because I have every Leia except her, so now it's like I gotta get her.
And we're gonna go to Anthony with the same question. Yeah, man.
Like, I got a tip.
What was the most you ever spent on one 1/6?
What's the most I've ever spent? Oh shit, I don't know. I mean, maybe 5-ish, but that's going backwards,
right?
Okay, because you can buy like this Batman that's gonna be like 600 new. You know what I mean? So, but going backwards, that's so in other words, going up like 200, 3-ish maybe, on a retail figure, maybe. But I don't want to normally. Like, I don't really mess with that. I'll tell you what's not, or what is too much, is this goddamn Final Fantasy 6 scale Terra that I've been wanting, and they finally showed the price. And I'm not dropping $13,000 on a statue.
Ooh.
So that's a limit. Anyway, that's
Absolutely. And closing this off, Leo. Same question goes out to you, bro. How much have you spent, on a one, the most you spent on a 1/6 scale figure or vehicle or collectible, or how much are you willing to spend on a piece that you would need to finish your collection and whatnot?
Okay, so let me think. Let me think real quick because I think the most that I spent on one single figure, that was actually two. So, and that's because I went backwards and I got them. One was definitely the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. So I went back and got that, and I got the deluxe version on that because
Nice.
I mean, contrary to what people believe, once you get that in hand, it's definitely a fantastic figure. You know, the accessories, everything that comes with it. And then I also spent a pretty penny on Hella because again, it was one figure that I wanted, so I got that one. Besides that, any other Grail pieces that I got that I spent some money on? Because I did dip back and I got Scarlet Witch. I got both Vision and Scarlet Witch from Age of Ultron.
Yep.
But other than that, yeah, that was it. I mean, that's the most that I've actually spent on it. Now, again, you know, I've been eyeballing a few figures that I want to actually go back. I mean, I still, you know, I know that I'll never see that Christopher Reeves Superman, you know, re-released.
He's around cheap.
You can get him cheap. I've seen him.
Yeah. I've seen him like $350.
Yeah, see, that's new, brand new.
I don't know if he's brand new, but
that's what I'm saying. I have this thing basically when I get Grail pieces, it has to be new out the box.
I feel that.
Fresh.
I feel that. I mean,
I'm like that. If it has electronics,
yeah,
I need to, like, even with the Ghostbusters, like I had the guy, I was like, he was like, I never tried the electronics, and Blitzway don't give you batteries with them. So I had them go out. I said, look, if we're doing this, I need you to go out, buy the batteries
and check it out, make sure. Yeah. So, and that's where I'm at, man. So again, there's certain pieces that I'm after. I told you I'm going back and I'm definitely getting that Zod. I don't know why I'm so hooked on this figure right now. Like, I'm going back and I'm going to get it, but I have to get it brand new because I just want the pieces to be a certain way. I have to have it new, sealed out the box if I'm paying for it, especially if it's a throwback or if it's a Grail piece. I need it brand new. I mean, that's just my thing. I have to have it brand new. So when I go after it, even if I have to pay a certain amount for it, if I want it enough, I'm going to get it. You know what I mean? And with that Zod, I have this idea and it's going to be phenomenal. And on top, I don't even want to continue on because then I don't want people going back and buy. Just it's on my radar. I'm just going to put it out there like that.
Yeah. I mean, well, the thing is, you have to, I mean, listening to us. And I know sometimes, and I get it, like, oh, you're a big enabler, or you're doing it. Yeah. I mean, you got to do things within your means. That's the most important part. Do it within your means. Don't do it just because we do it and we make it look cool or whatever. Do it within your means. I'll tell you, it's a struggle.
Money.
What?
Yeah.
I said not all of us got that 6-scale mafia.
Not all of us got.
I don't have a lot of money. I just happen to get good deals.
There you go.
I'm just saying.
Your name's not 6-scale mafia for no reason.
Well, this is also true, but I do get deals. Like, dude, I get deals, and just and you can too. That's my point. I'm not special. All right, I'm nobody. I get deals. You can find people that will hook you up for a good price. Some of the figures I have, people are like, holy shit, you've got this or you've got that. And it's like, and I always get them at a good price. So, like, search around, man. Just because you're talking to one person that happens to be selling a Royal Guard or something, doesn't mean he's the only person selling a Royal Guard.
That's right.
So shop around. There's always somebody who's like, shit, I got to pay rent.
Yep.
How many people are really looking to buy this figure right now? No, not many.
No.
You know, whatever. Anything that's backwards, not many people are seeking it. Sure, there are some, but it's still a narrow. You're already in Hot Toys, which means you're already in a finite group of people that are going to buy it. Exactly. It's not like you're selling a car that everybody in the world needs, right? So you're slowed down. Now you're looking at something way old. And then it's even smaller of a group because it's a certain property.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, how many people are looking for? So you know what I'm saying? Be like, hey, look, the old adage goes, man, money talks. So if you're like, yo, I'll just give you, 300 cash right now or whatever. I got it today. Shit, okay, deal. Right? You know what I mean? Because they need the money. Like, just look around, man. You can get your shit, man. Anyway.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right. Look around.
But Dale's stuck on that mint and box thing, just like I am. I like to find the nicest, with the shipper if we can, that kind of stuff too when I buy my stuff. So he and I are stuck. I
just got a brand new sealed Robin for like nothing. So, they're out there.
One of the ways I did to track down some of my predators is I went on the Sideshow's website and I looked at their authorized retailers, and I started just calling people like out of state and stuff. Like I found my Scar Predator at a comic book shop in California.
There you go.
California.
$300 in the
there's stuff everywhere.
Never been open.
Check your local stores. That's another huge thing.
Check your local stores, your fleet.
Go to Mafia's house.
Yeah, don't come here. There ain't nothing for sale here.
Man, check your flea market.
No, there is. I've got like 12 Spider-Man, so hit me up.
Yeah, I was in a store just this past.
I already called dibs on like 5 of them.
6-scale Darth Vader, $600.
For quarter scale, yeah.
Oh yeah, quarter scale, yeah.
That's a good deal.
Quarter scale, Return of the Jedi, Darth Vader, $600.
That's a great deal.
Here's a word of the wise. When you play the waiting game and you have a specific budget that you're willing to pull the trigger on for a specific figure, sometimes waiting just a little bit longer helps out, and sometimes it could backfire on you. Here's a prime example. My Leonardo from 3-0. I was bringing him to work one day, and it was an icy, slippery day, and I slipped twice and damn near broke my back. But I broke the figure instead.
Oh, man.
So at the time, I wanted to go get him. Someone had him on sale for like $230. Free shipping, which is not bad. That's only $15 more than retail for when he first dropped. Someone snagged him within the day that I saw it. I had to wait 3 weeks for it to actually pop up in circulation. Then I had to wait a little bit longer because some people were selling for $600, $400, $430. It wasn't like my wheelhouse. You get what I'm saying? It was like, that's a little too high. I found somebody. I waited a little bit longer. I got it within a budget, right? Within 3 and change. And then with taxes and everything came out to 4. What?
Is it fucked up that I'm like seeing you like fall twice in like ice or something and kind of laughing?
Nah, it's okay.
I'm just laughing when he brings
like because I would eat shit like that sometimes, and everybody would laugh. And like if you're okay, you know what I mean? Like because when you said twice, it sounds like you were like, oh shit, I fell, and then you're up for maybe a couple more seconds. You're like, oh shit, I fell again.
No. The first time I fell, I was on a slanted hill, and I was okay. The figure was okay. When I got to flat ground, I slipped again because no one salted their sidewalks.
Oh, man.
So the second time I fell, it was a real bad fall where the figure broke and I hurt my hip. But I'm good. I can still salsa.
But you were okay. All right.
Yeah, no. I was
know how it goes, right? I'm sure you guys have all seen your friends fall or something and you laugh. Like, shit, one time I was sitting, I leaned back, and a long time ago, one of my chairs broke, dude. I was just ate shit on the floor. And everybody was fucking laughing. And you guys would too if it just happened to me live right now.
Dude,
I know it.
Dude, I'm telling
everybody would be rolling. Chat would be laughing.
I'll tell you what happened. I was at a restaurant one time, and the owner came in, and the owner, he's a very cool guy, kind of weird guy, but really, really cool guy. And he was sitting down, and he was just doing him, and the damn chair just exploded, and he fell and just ate shit and hit the floor. And you can see everybody, because he's the owner. Everybody will, oh my God, how are you? And you can feel everybody holding back
the laughter.
And they're like, oh my God, this is so, oh God. He was like, I'm fine. He was fine. Only thing that was hurt was his pride, because he was like, motherfucker.
Right, if he'd be like, the next person that laughs is fired, like everybody would have been fired.
Right.
Because I couldn't hold it back, right? It's just too damn funny. Like, it's as long as people are okay, there's something about it, right? Like, it was just... People eating shit's fucking hilarious sometimes, man.
Exactly. But here's the thing. I paid about with taxes and shipping, it came out to almost $400, a little give and take, right? Literally, the next week, someone had it for like $300 flat,
Oh wow.
and I was like, fudge.
Yeah.
So waited, and then everybody started pumping their stuff out because I started, posing them out, putting them out in the streams a little bit more. People was like, oh, there's, people are asking for these. Let me just go pick it up. And now I know that not only collectors watch us, but scalpers watch us as well. So those who've been holding it in and like, I'm gonna
make no mistake.
The vultures are out there, bro. And it goes to show you sometimes waiting can help you or it can hinder you. Just know that, everything comes at a price. And that's the most expensive thing that I bought on whatchamacallit, backtracking, collecting backwards, because I had to replace the figure itself.
Got you.
So,
yep. It bees like that sometimes. But guys, it's been great. I know we went a little long tonight. I know everybody, we got people that gotta check out. I gotta check out myself. I can hear my kid just screaming upstairs. Oh God. But I look forward to that. Parenting. So let's start with you. We're gonna start from the bottom. Layout.
What's up, brother?
What you got going on, brother? And once again, thank you so much for being here tonight.
Definitely, man. Definitely, bro. I got so tomorrow, of course, is Figure Flex Friday, which is mainly the last day. It is that last official day of a Friday Flex, because next week, it ends on May 4th. And we make the announcement on May 6th. So yeah, like get those flexes in. If you're watching the show, get your flexes in, your final flexes in tomorrow, because we got a job. Because after tomorrow's flex, we got to go back and we got to look at everything. So we're going to spend probably the weekend and up until next Friday, or actually up until the winners. The winners and announced, or it ends on the 4th. Put it that way. Contest is over on the 4th, so we finalize everything on the 4th. The 6th is when we make the announcement. So tomorrow technically is almost the last. Is basically the last day for flexes. So get those in. Definitely. I got the gift actually sitting right over here. So the giveaway is right there for everyone for the winner. So definitely have that. Also, the 1st of May will basically be the first day actually, I'm trying to actually come up with a title for the month of May, since it's the Star Wars month. And May the 4th is basically, the beginning. But I want to start on the 1st, since this is the 1st, and have this giveaway going on to the end of May, towards the end of May up until Celebration. The giveaway is basically for a deluxe quarter scale Mando and Grogu. So definitely, that'd be a giveaway. I have mine. I'm unboxing that. It's incredible. So you definitely want to get that piece. And this would be a crazy piece to give away. So yes, it'd be for somebody who wins it once the contest or the giveaway is up. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be between Say What and also Uncivilized Scoundrel, since it's Star Wars theme. So prepare for that. But yeah, we have that tomorrow night. We have Collectors Lounge International on Sunday, so stay tuned for that, and that's at 12 o'clock. And then we also have Take Your Position Sunday evening. I think might have to get changed around, because I think I forgot there's an event that I have going on that evening, so that might have to change. So we'll see how that's going to go. And yeah, see us back with Comic Book Talk with Friends on Monday. Back here you'll see Say What next Wednesday, of course. And I have a few things going on. I just, I'm finishing up the video for the Ahsoka 501st and Rex video I have actually coming. So I can't wait for that. Of course, the unboxing and, posing of the quarter scale Mando. So yeah, there's a couple of things being filtered down there, man. I got so much stuff going on, and I'm trying to do it in the order that I receive it. So I'm excited about that. But again, man, thanks for having me on that. I appreciate that, bro. It's been fun.
Absolutely. Always good to have you here. Thank you for, spending time with us and doing it. You're a real busy man. We're gonna go to this guy right here, Maz.
What's
How
up?
you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good.
Awesome. What you got going on?
Well, let's see. Tomorrow's first appearance Friday at 5 o'clock Eastern. We're gonna do Aliens, since it's Alien this week. 426, LV 426.
Nice.
So we're gonna do Aliens, even though they first appeared in movies. They did appear in comics, and we're going to talk about that. So that's Friday. And then Saturday at 6 o'clock, we're just gonna have, just kind of recap every toys and stuff. What's going on with the toys. Maybe even go over this new Mezco guy here that I just got. Really happy about him. So they're chilling. They're being bros. And then Tuesday we'll be back to the toy photography talk. We're gonna go over some of our shots and also give away the wallpaper. Right now, the leading one is for the members section. The leading one is "She Was My World," and cinematographer, aka Harry. It's Superman holding a dead Lois skeleton, and he's like just shooting his eye beams over the eyes. If you go to the page and look at the community tab, you'll see the pictures for that. Yeah, it's really great stuff. We give away wallpapers each month. You vote on like 3 wallpapers, and this month is Harry's, aka cinematographers, and this is the one that looks like it's winning the vote right now. So it's pretty awesome. I'm really stoked about that. I'm really excited that that's being received so well. So, but yeah, so we'll do the toy photography talk on Tuesday. And that's all I got really right now.
That sounds awesome. Can't wait to see all that, man. Great content. I mean, your photography is amazing. I'm still I look at your stuff and I'd be like, damn, I got to get better.
I entered the Figure Flex Wars this week, man, with my alien stuff. So watch out, Leo. I got some good stuff in there.
Got you.
Don't worry, I'm holding it down, baby. You're not getting this trophy. I'm sorry. You're not getting this trophy, Miles.
Oh, okay.
I'm joking.
Rigged.
Loco, you up next, brother. What you got going on?
Me and my wife finally made an official date for the wedding, so that's what's been going on for the past couple of days.
Congratulations
and stuff like that. Thank you. So that's going to happen next year. Destination wedding, going to be all inclusive stuff. It's madness. I think I'm more of a groomzilla than she is a bridezilla. So like I'm already like, how much is it going to cost? How much is it going to cost? It's cutting into my collection. No. She's like, babe, there's other things. I'm like, no. You understand? It's in my blood. I need the collection. She's like, don't worry. You're going to be able to buy little tchotchkes here and there. But, still, I'm like, babe, you don't understand. She's like, no, I understand. I'm like, but what are you going to do for your dress? Oh, I'm going to go. No. We're going to go get you this. We're going to do this. And she's like, listening in. So that's what's been going on for the past couple of days. So that's why no content. And thank you, Bug Man. Appreciate it. But Figure Flex Wars, Figure Flex Friday with Leo. Before that, I'll be with Maz talking some more alien stuff. First appearance with aliens. We're gonna be talking about that on his channel. So you see me on these two gentlemen's channels tomorrow. And then Saturday with you for Turtles.
That's right.
Show Saturday.
Yes, sir.
So this weekend we're pretty busy. And then we'll see what happens for Sunday. Lael lets us know.
Yeah.
What's the dilly with that? And Mondays I'm usually with S Beams when I get to work. But of course, I'm watching my favorite stream on Mondays, and that's Comic Book Talk with Friends. You know what I'm saying? So. And then Anthony, he got squeezed me in for that hour spotlight, the spotlight hour. You got to squeeze me in. So.
Sure.
Awesome. That's Loco Lou. Great content and a lot of good stuff going on. My guy, always good. Always a pleasure to have you here, brother. Awesome. Last but not least, we got this guy right here. Yeah. My brother from another mother, the Exo-6 player pimp.
Right.
The guy. The master of the motion graphics. I can keep going on if I can keep going on, ladies.
No, you don't have to. I appreciate it. It's all good though, man. It's all good. Yeah. Listen. Yeah, thanks for inviting me, as always. You know what I'm saying? Always here. What's going on with me, man? What's not? Come check it out if you haven't already. I'm working my way to 2K as well. Just dropped a video on Electro this morning. You guys really should check it out. It's pretty cool. It's only 4 minutes. Did a lot of cool edits. It's really neat. Come check it out. And yeah, we got our Spotlight Hour interviews and streams on Saturdays and sometimes some morning streams. And I'm always working, and you'll see me doing edits or doing intros or outros or things of that nature for people, content creators, all this stuff. I'm all around the globe, hanging out with everybody. Subscribe to everybody here, and yeah, that's it, man.
Awesome. Thank you so much, brother. Always good to have you there.
Yes, sir.
And I don't give myself a solo. Why the hell not? Yeah.
It's your show, man.
Awesome. Yeah, right. Right. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys, for the for 2K subscribers. As I said at the beginning of the show, we will be doing the Ahsoka. We'll be giving Ahsoka away. We'll be doing that. We'll be doing that once we hit 2022 subs. Once we hit that, we're damn near there. So once we do that, we'll be doing a raffle and doing a giveaway for Ahsoka. Next week there will not be best of the best. I don't think there's going to be any shows on Thursday because Multiverse of Madness. If you don't know, everybody gonna be going seeing that. I'm sure we're gonna be doing streams talking about all that and everything. But no spoilers, nothing like that. We ain't gonna try to spoil. We gonna give you time, to go see it and everything. But yeah, Thursday night, come on. It's gonna be dead. Definitely gonna be dead. So yeah, that's going on. I'm doing a show with Will tomorrow. Or maybe I may not be there. Space Pimp may go there he may go there in my place. So we're still working that out, but that's gonna be with Will tomorrow. That's gonna be great. Then we got Half Shell Saturdays with Lou. That's going to be great as well. Also, I almost forgot. Tomorrow morning, we got a special episode of Good Morning Grails. We're going to be opening the Jack Nicholson 1989 Joker. That's going to be fun. That's going to be tomorrow at 8 a.m. first thing in the morning. So please be there. Love those shows. Those shows are just so fun to do. Figure appreciation is what I like to call it. One other thing, one last little bit of news, and this is, I hate doing this, but I got the new logo, I got new shirts and merch, and it's up now at Spring Tea, and I'm just
shit. You do? I didn't even see you were wearing it.
I know, right?
The fuck, man?
I was kind of hiding it right there. So I just put it in the chat. So if you guys want to check that out, go to that link right there. You could buy some merch. I got some merch, got some hats, got some slides, some stuff like that, So hey, try to
Jay, I'm gonna go check it out right now, actually. I'm gonna drop my link to, I know a couple people are just wondering. That is my channel right there in the link as well.
Awesome.
Some people were wondering what my channel was. Yeah, dude, that's badass, Jay.
Awesome.
I'm gonna check it out right now, man.
There we go. Guys, it's been great. Guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. This was a great show. Especially love the X-Men talk. I think we could talk X-Men for another. We did an hour on that. I think we could have did another hour. This whole show could have been on X-Men.
Easy.
For real. Easy. So, guys, it's been great. Deuces. We'll see you on the next one. And
Turtle Power.
Turtle Power. Peace out.
Hey guys.
We out.